Today I'll be surviving 100 days building a farm in Minecraft Hardcore. I'll be collecting crops, blocks, and animals to turn a jungle into a farm area with a house, silo, watchtower, and more. So stay tuned to see me transform this area into an awesome farm base. I hope you'll enjoy, and let's get into the video. Alright, I'm back for another 100 days. And yeah, I just saw Vils over there, but I turned my render distance down because it was a little higher than I usually have it at, but now we know which way we're gonna go first. But this 100 days, I think I'm just gonna build a farm, because I've never technically done that, and I don't know, I just like crops. We can make a little barn maybe, have some fun. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. So of course we'll start with the first step, which is get some wood to get some tools. Then we'll go to that farm and raid all the crops. And I guess we'll just have to find a spot for the farm as well. I'm just thinking probably a plains biome, maybe with a mountain nearby would be nice. Something along the lines of that. I also would like to get some spruce wood at some point, because I just like building with the spruce wood. It's one of my favorite woods, but I think most people like spruce wood the most. I think it's usually the favorite out of all the woods, most commonly at least. I know people like other woods more, but I think that's probably most people's favorite. Alright, let me get down here and make myself a wooden pickaxe. Then we're gonna get some stone, and I'll go ahead and make my pick and all my other tools, and I'll probably see you guys at the village. Or actually, wait, I guess there's some sheep down here. Should I go ahead and get those? I probably should. So we need 2 for a sword, 1 for shovel. All right, how much is that? Pickaxe, and now we need 8 more. So let's just get to 16 so we can make a furnace whenever we want to. We'll need 3 wool. That's 1, 2, and are there any more sheep? Not yet. So those are some cows. I don't really mind getting those guys. Alright, that also gives us some starting food, which is really awesome. I just want to make sure I'm not missing. Okay, yeah, there's a sheep on the hill. Let's go see if we can get a wool from him, just so we can go ahead and get a bed, because I'm gonna want one at some point here. The sooner the better. So come here, sheep, please drop us one. And he did. Nice. I should probably get his mud in too, before it doesn't go to waste. Now I'll probably eat this raw just to keep my food up. And then I'm gonna get this bunch of cows, and I think we'll go over to the village that I saw. Oh, there's some cows. I'm gonna get these guys too. And I'm at the village now. We already have 24 beef. If I find a piece of coal, I can melt all of that up in a second. Is there coal over here? I will kind of want to go see. We've also got an iron golem. What if I stack up and I try to get some extra iron off the bat? I feel kind of bad for doing this, but I don't mind iron. Okay, we got 4, so I don't know what I'll make with that, honestly. I'll probably just save it for now. And can I start melting this while I loot the village? You know what? I could also probably make a hoe, because that will help me mine all the hay bales really quickly. And we're going to want to get all the crops so we can plant them down later and make a farm. The more we get, the better. Maybe I'll be able to get a full stack of each before I settle down to make a base somewhere. Who knows if it'll be possible, but I could definitely try. Oh, there's so many more cows over here. I also really want to find coal, because that wood is not going to be enough to melt all of that beef. So if I don't find some soon, it's not going to get melted. I keep thinking I see a cave opening, but it's just hills. That's also not a cave opening over there. That's just a little river. I can't sprint anymore. We're going to have to eat a raw beef. I think my best bet is to go in this cave thing this direction. There might be something hiding like behind this I couldn't see before. Okay, there is not. Is there a piece hiding in the wall somewhere? Nope, there isn't. I mean, it probably is somewhere, but it would take me forever trying to find it randomly. I might as well just look for it. I could steal some more wood, though. Just taking it from this guy's poor house. Sorry about that. And let me make some charcoal first. Then I can just use that to melt the beef, which will be a lot more efficient, I think. So I can collect some extra wood to prepare for that. And I can go over and get the hay bales, too. I finished getting all the wheat around here too. So I'm basically just waiting for this to finish melting. And I'm gonna go and I don't know, maybe find some more stuff to loot. Maybe get a cave and look out for a nice spot to build. I mean, this area I'm in now doesn't seem too bad, so maybe I should just build something around here. I don't really know, to be completely honest. 19 steak, that's a lot to melt. And I don't think there's any smoke or anything I can steal in this area, so I'm out of luck. I could go have another peek, I guess, but I only see a brewing stand. And I think these were the houses that don't have any loot in them, not even a chest. Alright, there was a blast furnace in here that I took. Thanks for the blast furnace, guys. Alright, I have picked up my stuff. I have everything on me. I didn't finish mounting my stuff because I just want to go look for something now. And I'm gonna see if this area is good. I think I want something a little more flat with the mountain closer by for a nice backdrop. So for that reason, this area is gonna have to pass. But if we go this way a bit, there's a lot more plains. I might be able to find something over here. And I could turn my radar distance up a little bit again to make that easier. Oh, there's a cave. I might go in here real quick because if I find some more iron, that'd probably be pretty helpful. Oh, I found a creeper. Can we let the creeper explode? Okay, I almost just got myself exploded, I think. Can I make a crafting table? I'm gonna have to craft it really quick. Oh, not craft it well, me and your axe, because mine broke. Alright, that was the slowest craft ever, but it was quick enough. Ouch. Ouch, oh my goodness. I just got seriously attacked right there. And there's a spider on me now, too. Okay, everybody's gone. Oh, yes, some coal. Some real coal. I might stack up in mine a couple pieces of this. Just for I have it for later. And if I find iron, it'll also be super useful. Okay, all I found there was coal. But I'm not complaining. Coal's good, but no iron. We do have the 4 iron from that golem still. And I don't know what I'm going to use it for, so I'll just keep it on me. Ah, another little bit of a cave. And a triple. Third cave's the charm. Maybe this will have some iron in it. I see a piece of gold. Why is there no iron, though? Oh, this cave is really big. Okay, I do see some iron chunks. I don't know, I kind of want my little bit of iron to give maybe at least a full set of like armor, because then that'll help me not die. Right now I could die really easily. So I'm gonna try to get some for that reason. Okay, I don't know why I ran down here. Probably wasn't the brightest idea, but I should be fine. I just need to get up or away somewhere. I don't even know where I am. Alright, let's actually go up here. Oh, there's a skeleton trying me. Okay, I want to go up here a little bit. I can always go back down in a second, but reason number 1 is there's more iron here. Is this the way I came down? No, I don't think it is. Anyways, I was saying there's more iron right here, and I want to start melting some to get some armor, because right now I get like, I think 3 shot by a skeleton. So I have 15, and after I mine this, I don't know, I mean, it depends on my needs here, but I have 16, so I could have up to 18. Okay, yeah, I guess this is only a 2 vein. So I'm gonna also put these in there and keep mounting my beef too while we wait. Alright, perfect. And I will start by making maybe like an iron sword, just for I can do some more damage and kill these mobs quicker. I can also make a shovel just for I have one of those for later and whenever I need it. And I mean, yeah, I guess just armor now. Alright, I have almost full armor, everything except the helmet. So let me go back down here and see if I missed anything good. Or this actually looks like a new way, which does have some iron. Let me go grab some of that. And some lapis. And I'll probably ignore the gold. I'm just trying to mine a bit so I have some gear to get started. I don't really need gold or a lot of things like that, I don't think. But I will take lapis in case I enchant. That would be super useful. Is there only a single piece right here? Dang, it is. And I think this cave's a dead end, but it probably goes more if I go down there and dig. But honestly, I don't care to do that. I'll just go back up. Because there's that little other area with a bunch of monsters I want to explore. And after this whole vein, I'm at 9 again. So we could make full iron. I would just have to melt my stuff again. So I'm going to wait to do that. Or, you know, maybe when I get to this place with all the mobs, I'll place my furnace. Because I could also get a pickaxe upgrade, which would be kind of nice. Because mine's going to break soon. And we could get the helmet too. Yeah, this is the spot. Put the iron in there. And let's go loot everything. I'll start in this corner. We have some more iron to mine. Just 2 pieces. That's okay by me. We can just put them straight into the furnace. And then there's 2 zombies and a skeleton. Oh my gosh, the arrow went through him basically. I just get hit so many times by that guy. So I've got to regen a little bit. Luckily, I don't think there's anybody near me. So I can easily regen. Okay, there we go. Iron helmet and a pickaxe for 1 mine breaks. Alright, was there any more iron that I missed in this whole area? Yes, okay, there's a little patch here. Alright, I think that's almost it for this whole cave. There's like, I think a couple patches of iron this way and like a creeper, but after I get that, I'm gonna go ahead and head up. Because I think that's more than enough loot gathering for now, at the very least. I think by some miracle, the skeleton despawned, so we don't have to fight a skeleton. Always a good thing. And there's a lot of extra iron right here. Yeah, we're already back at 15. And there's at least 1 more vein, but this looks like a pretty big vein at that. I think this is a new village this way, so we're gonna get some more crops. And I guess I could see if it looks nice to build a base, but I think I wanted a bigger mountain. I don't see any huge mountain over there. I'm also gathering some leather. and more food. We also have all this bread to eat too, so we're gonna be good on food for a while. I haven't found much in this area. A lot of these houses are just empty. I see some more sugarcane. Ooh, some bread. I mean, okay, some emeralds. I don't know if I'll use emeralds, but I might as well just put them in my inventory for now. Worst case scenario, I can go ahead and just throw them out. There's a lot of cows here too. I'm just gonna stack up leather in case I end up making books for bookshelves to enchant. I don't really know my plans though. Maybe I'll just stick with iron tools, but it's good to get prepared so that if I want to do that, I have the option available to me super easily. Yeah, we're up to 24 leather now. That's really good. Yeah, I'll do one last check of the village, and I'm gonna get the sugarcane right here too, and then I'll probably just keep exploring the way I've been going, so somewhere that direction. Yeah, I've looted all these houses. I'm gonna leave now. Alright, there's a shipwreck on an island, and there's a huge ocean. So I'm gonna make a boat and sail over there, and sail through the ocean to maybe find some better land. And as you guys can see, there are a lot of trees around me, so I also want to go ahead and cut it down some of this and get some spruce saplings to carry around with me so I can get spruce wood wherever I decide to end up building. So yeah, I'm just gonna start chopping down some of this stuff, let the leaves decay. And after all that's done, once we have like 16 saplings probably at a minimum, we'll go ahead and sail to that shipwreck and into the ocean. You know, the bad thing about these trees is that a lot of them are connected, so they haven't started decaying yet. Like, I need to chop down like 5 trees right here just for all these trees to start decaying, so I'm just gonna try to break the connection of leaves because I should make these trees decay. I think so. And we'll start getting some saplings and stuff. Alright, there we go. I think I removed the connections. We might have one more here. Alright, and while that works, I'll cut down some of these near the beach. But my axe is about to break too, so it is time to get an iron upgrade. That will make me do all this a little bit quicker as well. Alright, 13 saplings. That's almost the goal I wanted to get to. 14, just 2 more and I'm gonna go. There goes my hoe. But yeah, there we go, 16 saplings now. Let's go see what is in this shipwreck. Okay, buried treasure. That could be useful, so I'm gonna take it. If I can find where that buried treasure is. Yeah, I don't know. It might be tricky. Or just impossible too, who knows. Alright, some more lapis, emeralds. I'll take all this for now. And I think that's it. There might be an ore chest in somewhere, but I already have the ore chest anyway, so... I feel like the shipwreck... Or there's buried treasure. Oh, there's another shipwreck over there. Oh, yeah, I don't care about this buried treasure. I'm gonna go to this shipwreck and then go on this coast probably because there's ice over there and I don't want to go to the ice biomes. So we're gonna follow this coastline, get that sugarcane probably, get this shipwreck, and try to find some more plains biomes. I found the exact same buried treasure map, so I guess I'll keep it on me just in case there's a chance that it's over here, but I don't think it will be. I'll just throw it out again soon if it isn't. And I was mainly in this area, but like I said, I'll follow the coastline and I might find something new. I'm not sure though. Some sugarcane. How much sugarcane are we at? 12? Alright. I mean, it's a start. And we are getting closer to some extent on this map, so let's go straight this way and see what that kind of does for us. There's a shipwreck right next to me, and then this buried treasure is actually going to lead me to a buried treasure. Like, it's on my map now, so... Ooh, a diamond. And is there anything else down here? Not really. There's the same buried treasure map. We've gotten 3 of those. Okay, I think buried treasure is right around here somewhere. We're getting really close. Alright, I think it could be right here. Just using a chunk trick to know where it's at. Oh yeah, okay. Emeralds. I mean, honestly, all this loot stinks. So yeah, I mean, I was hoping to get better stuff than that, but... I mean, it's still like... No, I mean, I didn't really get anything. Never mind, yeah, that loot was not good. I got an, what is it called? Repaired iron sword, but that's not gonna help me that much. I mean, I only had like 20 durability taken off of it. Alright, we're up to 40 sugarcane now. I've been collecting some on this beach. Still have a single diamond, and there's a big birch forest here, so... I'm trying to swim around that to maybe find something a little bit more interesting. I don't really care for a birch forest. I also passed by a dark forest over there behind me, so if ever I want that wood, we could swim over there. I saved the coordinates. I don't know if I will, so yeah, that's why I didn't get any off the bat, because I don't want to waste time if I won't even use it. More sugarcane for me. 57. I like that a lot. You know, I could actually do something to save inventory space, probably. I could just go ahead and craft that already and craft some bookshelves. Or does that make me use more inventory space? You know, that actually might be more. I'm not sure, though. Because now we have a new item, bookshelves and books. Yeah. Well, that probably wasn't a good idea then. Oops. Okay, I'm still boating. Haven't found much of anything. I have a completely full inventory of mostly, I mean, useful things. I could probably throw out bread, but a lot of this stuff is pretty useful. So we're gonna have to find a place to build my base pretty soon here. So yeah, that's still my #1 priority. There might be a plains if I keep going straight or this way, because there's a lot of forests now. So I'm gonna look through this river and keep my eyes peeled. Oh, there's a jungle right there. So if there's a plain somewhere nearby, this could be a really nice place to build a base. But it looks like this turns into a birch biome. Yeah, and then the jungle just continues a lot. So this isn't quite what I'm looking for, I don't think. I mean, right here could be the my base. Is it big enough though? I don't know. This might actually be good. If I fill this in with dirt, cut all these things down, I could have a pretty good farm. I might try to terraform this in the next day or two and see if I like it. It'd be a lot of time wasted though if I don't end up liking it, so I don't know. But I think I do. Let me start tonight by cutting a couple of these things down. And let me place a chest where I can just keep a couple of things so I don't have a completely full inventory. You need a soft skeleton right now. Alright, there we go. I don't think anybody else is super nearby. And let me place both these furnaces and start melting food. Okay, food and iron, perfect. And I'll put away a bunch of random staying things that, like I said, I do not need at all. Alright. I'm gonna cut down a couple more trees and I'll probably sleep for these monsters stop bugging me. You know, maybe I should just sleep now, I don't know. I think there's a creeper coming towards me, yeah. Oh my gosh, there's 3 creepers. Alright, I'm gonna kill these creepers and I'm going to bed. I cannot handle these guys. Oh, I almost let them explode. I really don't want them to explode though. Okay, is that everybody? I think it could be. And today I'm just focusing on cutting stuff down as fast as I possibly can, because I want to make sure and check this view and see if I'm pretty sure this is a good backdrop. Because that mountain thing is what I wanted. I just want a nice mountain in the back. The only problem was that the grass fades pretty quickly. Or not fades, it's like there's not too much land. But honestly, I think there's enough for a cute little farm area, so. Alright, I think that's all the close trees deleted. It should be. I guess there might be like 1 or 2 right here. And then they should all be gone. And I can check out the view in one. I mean, there's still stuff decaying, but we can check out the view right now. Let me go on top of this tree, actually. Yeah, I think especially if we flatten this out to right up next to the mountain, this is going to be more than enough room. It's going to be a nice green, perfect spot to build our farm. And this terrain is probably good for the crops too. This climate or whatever, the jungle climate, is tropical. All the crops are going to grow very well here. Let me get this tree. This is one of those big ones, so. These are like a pain to chop down, but really, realistically, the only hard part is that you have to stack up. Because you can't reach all the branches from the ground. It's still a pain because there's extra effort that you need to put in, but it's not as bad. Maybe if you play with fast graphics, because my last video I was using, or not my last video, that was actually would have been like 3 videos ago. I'm pre-recording this video ahead of time, so yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what my last video was, but my Minecraft movie video had a texture pack that made leaves so they weren't see-through, and getting those trees were extra difficult, so. But with these, when you can see through the leaves, it makes it pretty easy. Alright, most of this is cleared out now, so I might try to start mining some of these walls down, maybe? So it's like more of a steep cliff. It's gonna take a long time because I only have a stone shovel, but that's why I should get started now. And we can remove these pumpkins. There we go. Alright, that is the first layer right here down, I think. So now if we take this other one down, we can mine all the way to the side and do this wall as well. Alright, now that that's mined down pretty good, we can do the next row. I'll just keep repeating this till at the ground and there's a really steep cliff. And that'll give us the most room possible to be able to make some farms and stuff on top of. So this one will go all the way back to here. We're mining out a lot of ground in this chunk, so this is going to save us and add a lot of room. Alright, well, I am mining all of this up, and I'm done a lot of progress, honestly. All the dirt is almost gone, so. Or not all the dirt, but like, I almost have it all done to the level that I wanted to start building at. We've got a lot of extra dirt too, so we can fill in stuff like, I think there's a hole all the way down here, yeah. This could definitely get filled up to the top. We can put all of this dirt away in the chest, because it's just a lot of extra dirt and blocks. And I'm gonna keep mining this for now. Hopefully we can get it done soon. I'll probably go down another layer, at least one more bed. I could possibly go down 2 more layers too on all these high up mountain chunks. And I do think it is turning nighttime. There's a skeleton over there watching me. And I'm mining yet another layer, which may be the last one, I'm not sure. So let's just get it all removed and see. This layer is going to take a lot longer though, because it is a lot bigger. I'll show you guys in 1 second. So that should be it. Oh, actually, wait, there's a couple more blocks. Hold your horses, everybody. Alright, so this is what I have to remove, this whole chunk. If you guys can see all the way over there to the right, this is a lot of grass. So I'm just going to go ahead and start. And I guess let's see if that's a good enough level to start building the base at. Hopefully it is. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, I just removed one more layer, and I think I definitely should get one more off of this. Because if I show you guys, yeah, I mean, it just doesn't really matter. If we may put this one down, this would be a pretty flat area. I do want to go fast because there's still a lot of dirt, which means I'll be able to mine it a little bit quicker, because dirt mines quicker than grass. So I want to do this outline mine all this dirt up before it decays, hopefully. There might be stone under some of this too, so I'll have to go through and replace that after as well. Which is another step, but I'm down to take it to make this base. I think I have most of the grass right now, but my inventory is full of dirt, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some of it away. I guess I don't have room for all of it, but I can change that with a little bit of a chest upgrade. Alright, there we go. We can put all that dirt inside there, which we're gonna use a pretty good amount of it, I think, when we go to fill this stuff in. I'm gonna have to make a new axe because mine is very low, so I might as well just do that now and put it in my inventory right above that. Alright, now I will keep mining all this grass, and then I'll check if that looks like a good layer to keep it at. I could just take a break and fill a little bit too. Like, why don't we fill some of this in real quick? Just for when we do mine that, we can get a better idea faster. And this will give time for maybe some of the grass to spread over there. And there's a little part over here near the water that is really sunken down, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill all this in really quickly too. Okay, all of that is filled in, and I'm gonna fill in a little bit extra near this river, lake, whatever this is. Alright, there we go. I think that's pretty good. But there's still a couple too many levels. Alright, I guess I'm removing this. So yeah, let's remove this and I'll check. A lot of mining in these past couple of days, but it's necessary for this base. We have to make a flat terrain, especially since we don't have a lot of room in this area. Like, the color's really good. I like the background, but it's pretty steep, so we gotta mine out, make it flatter ourselves. Now, I think it might just be easier if it's all on the same level, so maybe we should do one more. But first, let's start by filling this in, because this would be down 2 levels. So it would be easier to just bring this up by 1, because it's a pretty small area. Maybe by seeing that, it will help me make a decision a little bit easier. So, a little bit more filling in for me. And I think I'll curve this all the way over here. You know, we might even be able to expand this a little bit more, so let me try that. There we go. So this could be one of the outlines for now. But it is possible that I expand all of this a little bit more too. So it's a little bit longer to back there. Oh, looks like there's some rain now too. What the heck? Let's bring these down a block, because these are just randomly extended. There's not much of a reason for them to be like that. So I can go ahead and remove all these. And this little dirt thing right here. And then let's expand this a little bit more just to make it look normal. There we go. Alright, this size is looking pretty good. Yeah, you know what? I think we're actually going to end up expanding this anyway. Like, to go all the way over here. So let's do that now. Okay. I'll probably leave it there for now, actually. Let's shove down the street too, because it's a little bit too close to the hill that I just made. So now this will decay. And we can keep filling in this. I'm going to start by filling in this layer I just built, and then we can go back to this big area. Okay, I've gotten closer, but we still have a lot of dirt to place. It's also thunderstorming, so there's some monsters and some thunder. Again, after looking at it a little bit more, I think I definitely should remove one more layer off this, which is going to take a while because it's the biggest layer by far, but I think it'll be well worth it. Okay, I've mined a lot of dirt. There's even some on the ground because I can't even fit it anymore. But I'm going to take a break and fill in some of this stone now because we're almost done, I think. And I'll have to fill this in at some point. We might as well do it now so the grass can continue spreading on all of these blocks. I also might get some free iron. Alright, 2 pieces. And I will continue mining all of this dirt up. Probably shouldn't take too much longer here. Maybe I should also, you know, fill some stuff in though, if I have so much extra dirt. But I think actually, yeah, I already filled in everything I want to fill in, I think. So it's kind of tricky. I could probably round this out a little better though. Other than that though, I don't really know what else I could do. I think that's about it for me. Alright, there are some monsters, but I just finished mining everything out, which is pretty exciting. So I can definitely start trying to build, I think. Probably after I sleep, where I don't get exploded. 4 creepers? That's pretty crazy. So I think I just kind of have to decide where I want what. Oh my gosh. I do not want these creepers to explode on my stuff. But if I start chopping down some spruce trees, that might be a good idea, because then I could build like an outline of a house or like a barn all the way back there. And then that can help me decide what I'm gonna build. So let me make my little pillar here so we don't turn all the ground into podzol. Then I will just need some ladders. Alright, 12. That should be enough for now. We can put a ladder on every side to get up. Then let me go grab my saplings and any bones if I have those. Alright, we have bones and saplings. Nice. That's 21 bone meal, so I can definitely instantly bone with one of these trees, and I'll start chopping that down, I think. Alright, how much will this take? Alright, like 5. That's not too bad. Alright, that's my first tree chopped down, and there's 2 creepers waiting for me. So... okay, that was close. Let me... oh, that was also really close to exploding. I should be able to finish him off now. Oh my gosh, there's one more. We gotta wait for this tree to decay now. So I think it's probably time to sleep, because fighting monsters adds a lot of unnecessary time to just, I don't know, doing anything, because you have to go around and kill them so they don't come shoot you. And creepers are always looking to explode you. Oh my gosh. I cannot hit this guy with the grass. And I'm getting shot at. I'm actually getting really low. I should be okay though. We can do some axe crits if I just aim really well. Then the skeleton just came right to me. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna sleep while this decays. So maybe like a size like this would be a nice side house to make. This would be the door frame. Alright, just something like that. And then this would be the walls and like a window or something. So let me build this up a little bit. Just enough to get a feel for what our house might look like. Alright, I'm gonna build all this up a little bit. I'm just building an outline for a little bit of a house. And yeah, this will be like a little farming house. I made the doorway and a spot for some windows or something. Now we can get an outline. Maybe try to get some windows. I mean, a roof on here at some point. Just to get it over with. Hey, am I out? No, not yet. Alright, so that's kind of this outline finished almost. What if we... I just got rid of all my logs. That's alright, though. I'm gonna get a lot more. What if we just make some stairs to have a little bit more depth at the bottom right here? I'm not sure what this underblock would be, but definitely not dirt. Alright, so does this look good so far? Let me look from over here. I mean, yeah, that's not too bad. Let's get the door for in place too, maybe. Just while I'm over here. Get some of my trapdoors made. And yeah, I guess I could do some of these as well, but I'm out of trapdoors now, so since it looks like all my leaves are decayed by 2, I should probably go ahead and continue chopping some stuff down. And this will probably be spruce. Yeah, I think that looks good. Alright, so I just got another tree. It was pretty small, but that's good because that means at least it'll decay even faster, probably. So we gotta run all the way back over here and craft some more stuff up. We need a door. And yeah, I mean, I think that's basically it. Let me go through here and place all these blocks, or at least spruce planks first, so we can kind of have a floor going. Yeah, maybe I should have went for a cobble floor. Is it too late to change? I don't know, maybe. I'll probably just remove this wood I just placed and just go ahead and wait instead of placing stuff right away, so I can make a decision a bit of what I want to do. But these blocks should actually be spruce, yeah. And I guess those ones right there should be spruce as well. And now with all of these broken right here, we can pick all this stuff up and place a row of spruce stairs. Alright, I think all the outlines should be done and all the sides then. Let's also go ahead and place these here. One like that. And a door right here. Okay. That should be it for the front of our house. Of course, except for the windows, which we'll have to do. Maybe let's start by boxing them up a little bit. So, you know, the full thing will definitely not be a window. The windows are going to be different sizes, I'm sure. So, let's start by doing this, like I said. Because that will give us a good place to be at. Or start at, whatever. Alright, that looks pretty good. And maybe a blackstone roof. I used one of those recently. We would have to do the nether, but I think blackstone looks really good on spruce. But, that being said, we are kind of ready anyway for, what is it called? Alright, that path looks literally awful, but I think we're ready to connect some farms to each other and build some paths to start getting some sort of farm down or a layout for what we might want. Like, what if we start with, I don't know, a path that goes down and in front of the house all the way to this block. Maybe this will be outlining one of the farms or something. So then with that done there, like, I mean, what would that look like? We should probably go further this way too. I guess a lot of this would be a farm then, maybe. Should we put some leaves in front of these, I'm thinking? Maybe just like a line. Or not even a line, like maybe just a couple to kind of separate the path from the farms. Or what will be the farms. I think that could be a very good idea, so I'm going to go ahead and go collect some stuff to do that. So I have 2 sacks of leaves, which is going to be more than enough for me to do a little bit of a test here. So what if I just do like spurts of like 2 or 3? That's kind of what I was thinking, honestly. It looks kind of out of place though. One of the reasons I think it might look out of place is because there's no grass. So I'm going to waste some of my precious bone meal just in order to test this a bit and see if my theory is right. Can I also shear these? Because these are not placed where I would want them to be. Yeah, I guess they even have to use bone meal. I could have just ran and gotten some grass. Let's do that, because I can place it exactly how I want it. Alright, we have grass and we have ferns. So let me just go through here like this. And how does that look? Let's remove these red flowers, just for now at least. Yeah, I think that already looks way better, because it gives it more of that green vibe. It's the big leaves and the smaller leaves. So yeah, that's definitely pretty okay. And then what do I want to do for a farm layout? That's gonna be hard to decide. Should I have like rows of big farms? Should I have like areas of the farms? That is something I do not know yet. Should we have like some sort of like water tower, a silo? I don't know. Definitely some things to think about. So what can I do in the meantime while I do decide those things? I don't know. I think I have to make a decision now to keep making some progress. So I don't know. Maybe let's start hoeing a line, because it's gonna disappear anyway. Maybe we can get like an idea line down, or I don't know. I think if we had like a really random field that's all different shapes and sizes, like I don't know, something like this. That might look good for like one of the areas. We could just have a bunch of crops there. Maybe we could have like some melons and pumpkins over here, like especially planted. I guess we could start with something like this, yeah. So if I do want to start with something like that, we will need to go and grab some water and start counting and placing those blocks correctly. So let me get a water bucket or 2. Put away some of my extra dirt. Oh wow, I have a really full inventory. I'm gonna be okay for now, but it's definitely something we're gonna have to fix soon here. And then just grab 2 water, make an infinite water source nearby. Maybe just like right in the middle. Actually, let's do it over here so we don't get confused. That's definitely not an infinite water source. Okay, there we go. And then let's start from all the way up here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. What if we place one like on this block? 1, 2, 3. That should reach everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yeah, right. And then this reaches 1, 2, 3. Oh, nice. It reaches all the way over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This water reaches a lot of different areas. Oops, I just jumped in one. And then it reaches all the way over here as well. Alright, let's look for all that to get... I don't even know what the term is when the soil goes from dry to soiled. Well, I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't even matter. So 1, 2, 3. I guess we probably just want another water like here maybe. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So all this would be gone. 1, 2, 3. And we could have all these blocks like we wanted. Alright, let me let both these grow on now, and then we can keep kind of shaping up how we want this farm to go. And while we wait for that, we can place a couple more leaves just throughout the sides, which will kind of box in the farm, and I think it will really make it feel like it's alive. It'll come to life with just all these different kinds of blocks and shapes. We lost a little bit of the outline, but that's alright. I can definitely recreate it. And we need some more water. I guess another one right here would be the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're gonna probably bring it in a couple blocks. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there we go, just like that. So that's more of the shape be done on this side. And I guess we need to get this box next. So 1, 2. All right, that's too much math for me right now. Let's just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, everything is getting pretty soiled so far. Oh, there goes my hoe. We're gonna need another one, and that probably won't be the last one I'll need. I'm gonna have to keep making a lot more. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, all that should grow, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. I think right in the almost perfectly middle. We're gonna want the other one over here, because that's gonna go 4 blocks this way. And it's gonna get us all the way to this corner that we probably want to go inside on. And then that reaches all the way to these blocks, except like this one, I think. But we'll see when it dries out. Alright, so far this is a pretty nice farm, and I like where we're going with the shaping. It's very different. And there's some zombies. Let me lure them away from that so they don't break my crops, and I will kill them. Then I'll probably go ahead and sleep, because it is getting late here. There's some zombie spawning, as you guys just saw, so pretty dangerous stuff. Okay, now I need to curve it a little bit quicker here, so I think we should almost do a curve like this, maybe. Like, if I can just put out an outline here, that might make it easier for me to decide on something like that. Alright, so if I want to get all these blocks, where do I have to go from? 1, 2, 3, 4. This should reach everything right here, I believe. And then 1, 2, 3. Maybe this one will reach everything too? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's see if all these blocks are going to get reached by these water blocks, whatever. And that might be enough for the first little farm area then. If they do, I'll get reached by it. So let me continue placing some leaves for a little bit of an outline. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. And while we wait for all those blocks to get soiled, I'm just going to use that term because I don't know the term for crops. But please, if somebody knows the correct term for land getting the water into it, let me know. Thank you. And then for this farm, what do we do? I think we should almost have like another pumpkin farm and melon farm here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe it could be like it looks like a manufactured square. Like I want this one to almost look man-made. That might be the idea for the pumpkin and melon farm. Like for example, if I have melon seeds, I don't know, like here, water here. Let me just make this test quickly. The melons would grow here, the pumpkins would grow here. So that would kind of like mirror on both of these sides right here. That's what this area would look like. And you know, I do think I kind of like that, honestly. We just need to get some melon and pumpkin seeds. And how far should this go? Maybe like something like here. I'm gonna try and make it look a little bit more random now. just connect all these up so it's not like a real full wall. It's just like more encased, which I think is a nice look. Alright, let's actually break this block and continue the water all the way in this side to start. So we'll just continue this full infinite water source all the way down here, and we can do the same exact thing on this side. And once we have both those things connected, what else is there? Guess we could use trapdoors. Slabs are cheaper, but trapdoors probably look better. Freaking walk across all of these blocks. There we go, we'll just aim for the other side too. And I do believe I can craft the rest of the trapdoors I will need right now, so let's do that. 20, that's definitely enough for here. And I think it's actually also enough to go fill in every single one of these on the real farm. Or not real, this is just a different kind, it's not real. Yeah, alright. We should probably get some lighting blocks placed on these, just for no mobs spawning in that big area. I don't know if I have torches though, let me go check my chest. Alright, I've got some fence and torches now that I'm gonna go around and place on the farm. Alright, perfect. 2 more left, guys. And now that we have this one finished, I think we should go light up the pumpkin farm as well. But I can actually just place these torches way more randomly. They don't have to be like a super precise method to them, which I think will actually end up being a pretty cool look. There we go, something like this. And then I guess we'd have more of a pathway going through the middle of here. I'm really not sure quite yet, so let me just place like a single block that goes through the middle. And I guess right here could be more of an entrance, so we could clean up these blocks and change that to there. Maybe beef up this one instead. There we go, so we have like a pretty decent entrance right here, I would say. Maybe we could even move this down a block. Or we could do that. So now we have like a big, actual big entrance. Oh wait, these are gonna be mountain blocks, oops. So this actually can't be path blocks. Alright, you know, it's just gonna grow on top of them either way, so maybe it can, but it doesn't even matter for it to be path blocks here. Alright, perfect. There are some pumpkins sprinkled around the map. I'm gonna steal one just to get started. I might actually have some in my chest. I'm gonna go look first. Let's just plant all of these down here. Pumpkins on one side, melons on the other. I'll wait for all those to grow up. Let me go put the extras in my chest. And maybe we could grow another spruce tree while we wait. I think that might be a pretty productive use of time. Alright, that tree has chopped down. We have a little bit of extra spruce wood. Maybe I should go find some obsidian or something so I can get the blackstone and finish the roof of my house. Or I could also collect some sand and get some glass. Then I can put some windows on there, so... The easier one to do is getting sand, so I think I'll probably do that first, but maybe we could try to go to the nether to get some blackstone soon, too. Because I do think that is what block is going to be the roof. I think that'll look really good on it. I don't think I need too much sand either, because I'm probably going to make panes, and I think that's, like, more than you mind. Like, if you... I don't even know how to explain it. Like, you get more panes than you did sand, if that makes any sense, so... Like, 16 sand is more than 16 panes, if that makes any sense. Yeah, there you go. That's what I was trying to say. Alright. I just want to get, like, 32. That's 30, 31, and 32, I think. Oh, yeah, we do have 32. Now, let me go melt this up. And this tree is so close to being done, so I'm going to plant some saplings. Maybe they'll grow soon, so I don't have to use my bone meal. I think I'm actually out of bone meal anyway soon. I may only have 2 left. I'm not 100% sure about that, though. I really like how this bamboo forest looks behind the base, too, so maybe I should even expand it a little bit more. But you know, it's already pretty thick, so I think it might be fine. Just waiting for my glass panes to finish melting before I try to place some of those panes on the base. And is there a lava pool near me? How about I look around for that for a minute, and if I find one, maybe... Oh wait, do I even have diamonds? I don't think I do. Okay, is this cave gonna go with lava? It looks like it goes pretty deep, and I see some lava, but no pool yet. I also forgot to bring a water bucket, so I should probably get one before I go any deeper. But yeah, I didn't have any diamonds in my chest. I looked, so I just decided to go find a cave. Will it work? Who knows? I hope so. Oh, I see a diamond there. That could give me the pickaxe I need, if it's more than one. Oh, there's so many over there, too. Alright, let's go over there. 1, 2 dirt. And let me spleef myself down a little bit. Oh, I'm so close. I'm gonna have to go up from the bottom. Which is fine by me. I can actually water bucket up most of the way. And there we go. That is how many diamonds? 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, that's definitely enough for a pickaxe, which will give me the obsidian. Now I just need to find a lava pool. That's gonna be the tricky part, maybe. Or maybe there's just gonna be one nearby. And I will definitely keep collecting some diamonds if I see them. I guess there's one all the way over there. I just don't know if I want to bridge that way. So maybe I can just do the water bucket thing again. Okay, I did find a lava pool, but There's some diamonds I wanted to get first, because there's a couple patches right here. I think, right? I don't know, I only see one now, but I'm pretty sure there's another patch of diamonds nearby. Yeah, there we go, to my left. Alright, 2 more. Yeah, I'm really running out of blocks now. How many are here? 1, 2. Okay, not too bad. Let's go down and get the obsidian that I need now. I guess I'll grab enough for an enchantment table and enough to get to the nether. Just for I don't have to come back and get more. It might be a little bit hard because there's going to be monsters dropping on me. So I could block myself off with some leaves. Oh, sorry, zombie. You're not coming down here, though. Well, I guess you did come down here, but nobody else is. Alright, that should be enough to protect myself. Now let me make a little bit of a wall. And now nobody should be able to get me. I'll start with these obsidians. Hope there's no lava below this because I don't think I have an open inventory slot. So it'll just fall straight in there. Doesn't sound like it is, though. There's only lava to my right. Alright, we're at 14 obsidian, which, yeah, that's enough for a portal. And an enchantment table. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back up to the surface now. Why are there like so many clownfish falling from the sky? Honestly, I don't know if I'll ever know. There are more diamonds down here, but I don't know. I don't need diamonds that bad. Should I get more? I could always come back down. This cave is really close to my base, so I'll leave them there for now. Alright, I am back up to my base. And I did want to do a couple things. One of which is place this glass in a second. And the second one was actually finding a piece of gravel. So I'm gonna go try to do that. It is getting pretty late here. There we go, a piece of gravel. Can we get it turned to a flint? How many tries will it take? A couple. Okay, there we go. We got our flint. Then we can find a spot for the portal in a minute here. Let's go place the glass in this house, though, before it gets too late. The sun is set. I think I'll just place in all these holes for now. I might shrink the windows later on. I really don't know yet. And then we're going to get the roof box from the nether. And then this house should be pretty much complete. We could also move our stuff in here for now. Maybe have some for an enchantment table, something like that. Who knows? That would be pretty cool if you ask me. Alright, let's see how this looks. Yeah, I mean, it's coming along pretty nice. I'll obviously have to add some more details, but so far, so good, I would say. Okay, so today I will build that portal and probably mine this tree quickly first, too, just because it's grown. I guess I do have a good amount of wood, but yeah, I mean, why not mine it? And then, yeah, I'll find a spot for that portal, which I don't really know where I'm going to build it yet, but just somewhere where I can't hear it. So maybe on the hill? Or maybe I'll just put it behind me and near the birch forest or something. I don't really know yet. Okay, so I'm going to run over with my obsidian in my hand then. And I think I'll just build it probably just at the front of this forest, like I said, I think. I don't need it to be anything special. Alright, I can light this up. And let me enter through the nether now. And I'm just going to try to find some blackstone. I forgot what I forgot what I need for a second, sorry. But I should be able to find some blackstone pretty easily, I would think. I just need to find one of those biomes. And I'm going to mark where I'm going with jungle logs so I don't get lost. I do not see blackstone yet. I know there'll be some in the... what's the biome called with all that stuff? Basalt something? Basalt Delta? Something like that. I know that will have what I'm looking for, but I don't know how close one will be to me. So I'm just going to run this direction because it looked easy. And hopefully I find one soon. But no guarantees. Yeah, I'm just in a big nether area still. There might be something if I continue following this pathway, though. It just kind of goes deeper into some sort of netherrack ravine that goes straight through. And I think it might open up if I keep looking, so that's going to be what I do. Yeah, that looks like a dead end up here. Okay, well, unfortunately, I couldn't find any basalt, so I think it's just better if I steal the obsidian and try to go just somewhere else in the overworld to get a new spot. I'd have to go pretty far, but I don't know. I think that's going to be easier because there's just a bunch of lava pools and I honestly just don't see like any basalt anywhere. So yeah, I'm just going to steal these 4 corners, all the obsidian, and then I'll go to the overworld and probably try to find a new spot first, and then I'll do something after. Probably build the roof, maybe, who knows, if I do get the blackstone. So if I'm already all the way over here on this side of the base, I think I should try to build the next portal over here because that's already going to be closer to the main area than if I went 100 blocks that way. Can I plant these saplings back too? I think I can. Most of the leaves are decayed, and they will continue decaying. I'm gonna go through this bamboo forest here, I think, and I'll just have like somewhat of a path. I'll see if that leads anywhere better. I could always end up making a real path if this portal ends up working too, but for now I can just have, well, nah, I won't have anything. That's the point, I guess. Again, this is not that far of a walk, so what if I just played like in this wall right here, which is actually a pretty nice spot for a portal in my opinion. We're nowhere near the base. We can't hear it. Well, we are near the base, but not close enough to hear it. Okay, I'm gonna test my luck. And okay, I think this is a new spot, but I'm in the same biome, so I don't know if that's a good sign. Oh no, there's wood right here. Oh, my last portal's right there. Okay, I literally moved like 20 blocks. I guess I forgot how nether spawning, how the nether portals work. Well, I don't think I looked this way that much, so why not I go straight this way? I can just bridge through this thing and see if I can find anything from there. Because I would have to go really far away if I want to just hope like I roll a good spot through a portal. I think bridging past this place I didn't really explore much would probably be my best bet, so I'm gonna do that now. And hopefully I find something, but who knows. I don't think I'm close enough for this lava to light this on fire. Ooh, okay, this is a long staircase. I think this is a basalt delta which has blackstone in it. Yes, okay, finally. That was only like 100 blocks away, but... And this is going to be difficult to mine because, you know, the lava's like right here. So it's definitely not going to be easy, but at least I can get the block that I want. I'm going to try to make room for it in my inventory as well. I have 3 spaces open for it. Oh my gosh, these magma give yourself a lot of health, I guess. And I kind of want a spot for netherrack so I can use that to block off instead of cobblestone, because I'm going to run out of cobblestone really, really quickly. So I'm going to grab some netherrack. You know, I guess there's actually blackstone in this wall too. This might just be an easier spot to mine, because there's no lava around here. So I'll collect all this basalt and some of this netherrack. And I'm done mining. I got 5 stacks of blackstone, so I think that's going to be enough to put a roof on this. So let me just get, well, you know, my floor isn't done in here yet. So I almost think I should finish my floor in here, get some chests inside, and then we can have room to put all this stuff away, get some roof blocks made, and that'll put me on the right track to finish this house probably within the next day or two. So let me mine my cobble, or not mine, sorry, I keep saying the wrong words. I think I must be tired. Yeah, I need some more cobblestone, and I would prefer if I got some andesite as well. I'm gonna try to do both of those. I'm just not sure if I will be able to find it. I think there's some exposed stone on this side of the mountain, so I might go back there and see if I can find some andesite. I know there's cobblestone, so I'll get that, but if I find andesite, I can also use that for some of the flooring. Alright, we've got a stack of andesite and cobble, so let me go through and place this andesite in here, and then we will go melt up this cobble into stone and replace all of that with the rest of the open blocks. We should have 7 waiting for us, yes. And then I want to make some chests and go place them in there. 8 chests, that will probably be enough. And do I have anywhere I can place these? Where's a good spot? No matter where I place them, it's gonna block a window, so I think we should block this window in the back, and then place them here so we can have a row of chests that barely block a window, and then you can't see it from the front. So, and let's place the 1 stone here, get this done, then we'll wait for the rest to melt up. And can I start moving my stone blocks into this chest? Then I guess maybe wood will be in here. Let me go grab the rest of my wood and stone. And we can put dirt in this bottom left chest. We have a lot of extra dirt. Alright, and we're gonna plant all my seeds down. So we can have the 2 beetroot there. And then why don't we just plant a lot of wheat on this corner. Continue growing the seeds up. I think a row like this would be nice for wheat, just so we can get a little bit more. We already have a lot. And then carrots can be over here in this corner for now. And potatoes will be in the middle, I guess. We need all of this to grow up. Alright, perfect. So now that will start growing. I think that's everything I wanted to plant. So let's take the rest of these seeds, all the farming blocks, and we'll just share the dirt chest with that, I think. Okay, now I just need to grab a workbench, which we can place next to these chests, I think. And then let's start making some blocks. I have blocks downstairs. blackstone polished bricks or whatever. Let's get some stairs of those. And that is what I will make the roof out of. And let me get like a scaffolding block like dirt so I can get up there. And I will start building the roof. We should probably just start on this lowest block here. I'll just make 2 layers and then go up and see if that ends up looking weird because it's too low or something. I don't know. And how do we curve this in? Should we just have a curved roof like that? I guess I can see how it looks, yeah. And I can always change my mind. Alright, nice. Let me get back a little bit. And yeah, that looks good, I think. Yeah, those stairs are correct up there. Let me keep building off of that then. I'm gonna need a little bit more blackstone, so let me go ahead and just craft that up right now. More of those stairs and more of these stairs. Oh yeah, we have a stack of each again. So let me go back. We can turn this into a staircase. The back might look a little bit weird, but we can't see the back, so who even cares? And then I will start on the back to see where this lines up. I think we've built 3 blocks, right? 3 blocks into the air. 1, 2, 3. Alright, 1, 2, and 3. And it looks like the roofs will meet on this block. We could just probably slab that block in, to be honest. So if that would be done for here, let's start over here then. Alright, all those roof blocks are placed. We'll leave that there for the slabs, and we will just have these under blocks on these sides, one like that. Alright, so with a couple more blocks placed, this roof is actually already done. Oh yeah, this side's a little bit weird because there's 2 blocks, but we'll just do that. It's okay if it's a little bit different or off. From the front, I think it serves its purpose, so I'm definitely okay with that. The last thing I will need to make are those slabs I was planning on placing. It looks like I got just about the perfect amount of blackstone. So now we can make some of these slabs and just a couple of these slabs as well. Okay, I just jumped into my house again. But once I place these, I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. Oh man, my mouse is feeling weird. I think that's why I fell. I don't know, it feels like the sensitivity's different. Okay, there we go. The roof is done. Finally. Let's have one more look from the bottom. I mean, it's not like a super amazing house or anything, but I think it works. It just adds to the farm area, I think. So now that the whole roof in here is finished and stuff, I think what I could do next is use some spruce wood and kind of box this area in with some wood. Just like that. And we can go ahead and do that on the other side too. Pretty easy, and it won't take me very long at all. Alright, perfect. And with both of those being done, should we make a second floor? I think I'll just leave the ceiling open, honestly. Second floor isn't that important. I do have to wait on all my crops to grow, so what can I build next that will make the farm look better? Any structures or anything? I'm not sure. Maybe if we have some leaves we could... Or do we have bones or anything? There's some creepers outside my house too, look. That's one, and there's one up there. They kind of blend in, camouflaged. Okay, I do not have any bones, I don't believe, yeah. Looks like we're completely out of bones. So maybe we can get some tonight when the sun goes down. But in the meantime, what else could we do? Looks like I don't have much of anything. We're gonna have to do some collecting. I think this path should end right here. Maybe I could replant some trees in this area. We could wait on Bull Meal to do that though. What says a farm? Like, what other structures kind of scream out that this is a farming area? Maybe some more melons. We could splatter some melons across that grass over there, probably. Just some melon blocks. Just add some greenery, a different texture, a different color. I think that will probably make the whole base look a little bit better at least. Alright, we have 7 melon blocks from that melon. So we're gonna actually have to use our farm if we want more, which is fine by me. It means we didn't make it for no reason. It will actually have a use. So with all these melons spread out, yeah, I like how the look that adds. There'll be trees and stuff too, but already that's looking better. There's just something else in the picture. We got the pumpkins up there. And I think the bamboo forest is fine. Maybe we should get this creeper in front of my house. I should just take him down before he sneaks up on me or something. That's 1 hit, and that is 2. Okay, he's gone. And where's the other creeper? Did he wander away? Or did he wander even closer? Looks like he even possibly despawned, so he might be gone now. Oh yeah, 2 melons have grown too. Let's pick these up. We can craft more melons and place them across the stuff. And do I have my tree saplings? I could probably replant that. I think I put them in the chest, so while I'm over here, let's take all my stuff. I'll bring back some saplings and I'll replant them there so we can get some more spruce wood soon. And then yeah, I mean, everything is moved. All the sorting is finished. And this is my base, which I think looks pretty nice. Alright, the furnace is going around the window. Let's just put the coal back in. Let's maybe split it between the two. We have the stone, perfect. And spruce saplings. Alright, let's take 4 of those. Yeah, that's all I need for now. Unless I'm forgetting something. I need more food too soon because I'm running out. Maybe we can go find some cows far away. Maybe use my flint and steel, get some extra food to last me until these crops keep growing. Or even pigs. It doesn't have to be a cow, actually. I'll plan this and I'll go look in the birch forest for some animals. Alright, well, I got a couple of sheep and like 2 cows or something. Not too much, but I mean, I have a little bit of food for now, and I could keep looking for some more. Do I have sugarcane in my chest? I kind of forget. But there's some right here, so if I take this, I could probably go over here and start planting along this coastline for some extra color. You know, just spice everything up a little bit more. I just replanted all the sugarcane out of my chest, so that's like 32 right here. We can wait for that to grow. And I can kind of start my sugarcane collection. I might go into this sparse little jungle area, get some more melon. And if I see it, I'm gonna get, you know, animals so I can have some more food too. Last a little bit longer. I mean, if I get really far back here, I can also start to get some jungle wood. I don't know if I need jungle wood though, so maybe I won't do that actually. I don't plan on using it to build. Wood is useful for other things, but I think I'm good for now. I have my spruce tree and stuff. I don't see any mobs yet. I haven't found any more melons. Maybe I'll have to go a little further back than I was expecting. Ooh, here are some melons. Ooh, I've gotten a lot of melons and some chicken, but I also just found skeletons hiding under these trees. So if I kill them without dying, then I can bring back some bones. Oh, I don't need 2 bones, but that's not nothing. I can do a little bit with that. Are there any other skeletons or mobs? Honestly, it doesn't look like it, so I'll probably start heading home right now. It's turning day anyway, or I mean night. So I'll get back home and kind of decide where I want to go from there, I think. After I get these hidden melons over here. Alright, there's 2 more skeletons here. It is nighttime though, so there are actively mobs spawning in. Can you miss? Yes, thank you, skeleton. He did hit 1 shot, but 5 bones. Honestly, that's not too bad. I feel like I can do some work tomorrow with that. But should I be greedy and try to get more? Maybe. Oh, I missed. I would really prefer if this creeper did not explode. Yeah, he didn't. I should not get too greedy with the skeletons. Alright, there's at least 1 more for me. I gotta kill him faster, he's gonna kill me. And I think I will go ahead and sleep over here now. I don't want to die or get something exploded. Alright, let me get my melons out. Let's craft all these into melon blocks, or almost all of them at least. There we go, all but 5 pieces. Then let's go back on this hill and place some more down. Kind of to continue this stripe of green, adding the texture, everything like that I said before. There we go. I think this is looking pretty good. And I'm pretty happy with my base. Oh my god, did you guys see that? That scared me pretty badly. I was not expecting there to be a creeper, I just slept. Alright. I could have died there, I like ran straight through him. Luckily I am fine. And now we have a bunch of new mounds planted down. So with the bone meal, we could bone meal a bunch of crops, but those are just gonna take a long time to grow anyway. So I'm almost thinking the more rewarding thing to do would be grow some trees right now. Like maybe a jungle, maybe an oak, stuff like that. And then we can kind of start helping the base come together more and more. So let's try one right here, an oak tree. Oh, a big oak tree too, that's kind of nice. Let's try a jungle tree here. Maybe another jungle tree right here. Slap in another oak. And it was another big one too, which is kind of nice. Alright. That is just about all my bone meal. So let's go see how this is looking. Is this going to be a nice look for us? Honestly, yeah, I think so. I like how that looks, the tree line. We can add some leaves in. Maybe plant a couple more trees too, but I think this is what I'll go with. So let me get this spruce because it just grew in. Gotta make sure I'm stockpiling my wood. And then we'll continue building this farm. Looks like a carrot has grown. Anything else? Or just 1 single carrot? I can't tell. I don't think this is grown by a test. Yeah, okay, that's not grown. It's a little bit taller than that, the model. Okay, I think my mic was broken again. I really gotta fix that problem. I don't know why that happens so much. Anyways, I forget. I was harvesting some crops. I don't know how long it's been bugged, so... But right now I'm getting some leaves. That is the plan. I'm getting some leaves to try to make my house look a little bit better. Because right now I think it could use a little bit of work, so... That is the game plan. Just looking for some leaves. And leaves I have found. Alright, how many is that? A couple more jungle would probably be good. If I can just stack back up here. Alright, there we go. Let me run around and get all these then. Yeah, we have about 47 and 45 of each. So I'm gonna go see if I can make that base look a little bit cooler. Alright, so I basically just placed a huge thing of leaves on the left side. There's some on the right side. So yeah, I think I'll go with something like that. Alright, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's gonna look really nice. I love how that turned out. But still, I mean, I think I need to make some more things that fit the farm theme. Maybe like an animal pen or something. I could do that too. With some bamboo, we can also place some grass around all these areas. The farm could be right here, I think, in front of the melon farm. So I could get some fence and start laying it out. Maybe lead some mobs over here. I don't know. All right, we definitely need more fence than that. All right, 63 is good enough for the time being. And I just want to kind of follow the outline of this. I do not want it to be a square, that's for sure. But we don't want one gap, so we do want to square it off a little bit right here. There we go, just like that. Alright, let's start on this side now. And, you know, kind of the same thing for this one. We don't want like a one block gap, so we're just gonna have to take the L and not have as much variation. Oops. We have a gate here. This is kind of a nice spot for a gate. 3 wide. Alright. I keep placing these wrong because there's I think the grass is blocking. That's the problem. Alright, nice. I think that's a good shape for a pen, so that is what I will go for. We can have a fence gate right here. Another row of 3 fence gates on this side. And we have some dirt here. Everything is looking pretty good. This is like 2 wide, but you know, this wouldn't be a bad spot for a gate either. Now let's make those fence gates. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Alright. Alright, we place some torches. And this farm is looking done. I need like one more piece of wheat, which we do have, and then I can go find cows and lure them all the way over here. So let me get that wheat that I'll need. Alright, perfect. Okay, so yeah, I think today I'll keep focusing on getting those cows for this pen that I just built. I think that'd be some good progress to finish. Okay, I'm bringing this cow back. A sheep also followed, which I don't really mind. But we just gotta open this pen and put him in. Come on, you guys. Alright, perfect. Those are 2 of them. And can I replant some of my crops right here, actually? Because it looks like some of them are grown. Yeah, we got some potatoes. Let me get a couple of these. Looks like those are the only ones that have fully grown, though. And we have 1 more piece of wheat. 2 and 3. Alright, let's replant all these wheat seeds. And I might as well pop these potatoes down as well. Is anything else grown? No carrots by the looks of it, and 1 beetroot. I'll take the beetroot, though, because, you know, that's the one we have the least of, so that's good that some of it's grown already. Okay, I couldn't find a cow anywhere in this forest. I guess I really did get rid of a lot of them, but I was thinking maybe up on this hill there could be a cow, because I haven't even been at this hill yet in this video. So it should be untouched, technically. Hopefully. If not, we might have to go across the river to the other side of the jungle. There could be a cow there, maybe? Or I'll just have to go further away and bring a cow back a bigger distance. I think there's also a pond right here. Like, I'll show you guys when I get on the top of this mountain. Actually, it'll probably be easier to see it. I don't know if cows can spawn in a jungle either. I think they can. I don't know. I guess we'll find out if we find one up here. But first, yeah. I could cross over to this part of the jungle too and bring the cow back with a boat. If there's not one up here too. So I'll try that next maybe first. But if there's one right above me, that'll obviously be a lot easier than sailing across any ocean. Yeah, I don't see a cow yet. Seems like this side is clear. Let's head down to that forest then. If there's not one right here. There could be though, because there's some birch trees and there's a little bit more land. There's also a sheep. A good sign for me, but yeah, looks like there's no cow. Do I see a cow from up here on any of these trees? Not yet. Okay, I'm so far away at this point, so I should probably just go back to my base and see if there's one closer anywhere. Even if I find one right now, I don't even know how to get back. I mean, I know the general direction, but it would be a long walk. So let's go back and look at a different angle, maybe a different area. That may end up just being a lot easier for me. And I guess I do have a bow. Nice. Okay, I was gonna make one preemptively, but I already have one. I already checked up this part next to the river, so I'm gonna go across the river now, which is right across from the pen. It is a jungle, and I don't know if cows spawn in the jungle, but it's gonna be the second easiest place for me to get a cow back from, so it's worth checking it, I think. Oh my gosh, so look! There's a cow up there on the cliff! Maybe I can't get a cow then, right now. Let me go get this guy. It's also turning night, and I definitely don't want monsters to be... Like, I don't want a creeper spawn, and then for him to come sneak up on me and try to blow me up. That would be really bad. So I will probably sleep before I move this cow. Okay, now both of the cows are in this pen. Let me just breed only the cows for now. You know what? I'll do one of the sheep ones too, why not? 2 more wheat have grown. Some potatoes as well. That's pretty awesome. Didn't get these. I broke one by accident. That's okay. No carrots still? Yeah, because that carrot isn't grown. They look more green. We do have some melon, so I wouldn't mind harvesting these to continue decorating this mountain right here. But we only have 30, so I'll hold off on actually doing anything with those. But that's another thing finished I wanted to do. So what if we work on the path a little bit now? Alright, bring it up here. Alright, that's probably good enough for this one for now. Now that we can make the connecting path. Perfect. Let's go. And I could probably just break all this cobblestone. It doesn't really fit right here. There we go. And yeah, this probably shouldn't be a path block either. It might just be better if this is all wood. Yeah, okay, that fits a lot better in my opinion. And now, what else? More trees, but we need bones for that. Guess I could build another structure. What if we just build like a silo up here in the corner? I don't know what a silo looks like. I was just gonna make a little stone tower, but I think that would still be an addition to the base either way. So let me dig out a little bit of an area where I could put that. I need more iron for tools though. I might be out of iron actually. I don't even know. Okay, we have 8, which is enough to make a new shovel and a new axe. Those are the 2 tools I need right now. There we go. And I will continue digging out this area. We need to get some more iron soon. I think this is probably good enough. Just dig these out a little bit more behind it. And is that enough room? Not yet, honestly. Maybe I'll just do 5 wide, 1 block, then 5 wide again. That might be a good enough silo shape, I don't know. That's what I'll probably do. You know, what if should I make it like 3 blocks and then 2? Let's try that and see what it looks like instead. Does that look more of a circle? I don't think so, but you know, it's probably up to opinion anyway. I think this probably looks more like a silo or a circle, but maybe that's just me. Okay, I need to get more cobblestone and more iron, so maybe I should go find a cave entrance near me. I'm not sure. Let me empty my inventory first, and I'll kind of decide what seems right to do or try. I have some dirt. Oh, we have a lot of dirt, okay. Some saplings. And my crops. Okay, I'm probably ready to leave now. I guess I could put some of this wood away. Alright, we have a perfectly clear inventory. I have some a couple of torches to start too if I need them. I'll find a cave opening. Alright, I've been eating some melons and I just finished some mining. I have over a stack of iron. I need to get more cobblestone, but I can just mine that near my house too, so we're good on the cobble for now. Food is a little bit of a problem, but there's some sheep over here I could use my flint and steel on. That'll last me a little bit of time. Nothing too crazy, but hopefully it'll hold me until I need to, or until my crops can feed me. Alright, 3 cooked mutton. Oh wait, maybe some more. I have 4, not too bad. That'll last me maybe this day. Okay, let me breed these cows and sheep again. After breeding the sheep a couple times, I'll just focus mainly on the cows. I don't think I'll keep the sheep, but I might as well have a couple extra in there in case I do decide to breed them. It would make it go a lot faster in the future if I did, so I probably have enough sugarcane, so I'll just replant this, and the next time it grows, I'll probably break a lot of these for just permanently and replace them for looks. But this will make sure I have enough sugarcane for whatever I need if I grow all of this 1 or 2 more times. Alright, there we go. All of the sugarcane is planted. And I don't know, I could craft some melons, but maybe I should keep the melons in the chest in case I need to eat them. I'm not doing very well in food, so it might be a bright idea to leave some. I should replant some spruce saplings over there too while that thing is still put up, because I could take it down soon if I just get enough wood. So I can just plant these 4 saplings and then I can go dig into this mountain or something to get some cobblestone for that silo I was building. Just a little hole in the mountain right here like this. I'll keep a lid up so no monsters spawn. Okay, we have some of this laid out now for the silo thing. The backside doesn't matter as much for texturing, so I'll just place mostly cobblestone on the back walls. And then the other sides I can add in some andesite and some stuff like that. But I need to find a height where this looks good, so I'm going to start doing that. What level do I have to go to? I will find out. I would assume something like this will probably be fine. I think I already used all the cobble that I just got though, which is kind of unfortunate. It didn't take me too long to get, but you know, I have to go back into the mines. And I have to jump down. Oh, it's gonna take some food off me. Some years off my life. Okay, these can be filled in with like some andesite now. So let's go grab some other andesite and some stone that I have. Okay, stack of andesite and 48 stone. That honestly is not that good, so I should probably start getting more already. I don't think I have any food left though, so can I get a little bit of food? Is that gonna be possible? My cows definitely aren't ready, but I could breed them again. Let me go get my wheat. Should just be in this farming chest, yes. And we should get all the wheat that has grown. That's gonna be important to continue doing. Okay, then we can get some of these potatoes. And honestly, these potatoes might just be ready to eat if I need food that bad. What about the carrots? I mean, I could find a couple more, but you know, I could eat these. 9. Yeah, I guess I can keep breeding the sheep too, though, because I could just harvest them for some meat. I guess all the cows aren't grown up for some reason yet. I don't know. So I'll use the little bit of andesite and stone I have to continue building this up. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go mine some stuff, which will just be a little bit of work, which is fine by me. That should be okay. Get some stone placed in here as well. Maybe we can make a spot for our door too. And then maybe make a little bit of a stone wall we can follow. Alright, there you go. That's pretty good. I might need more cobblestone there though. I'm not sure. Alright, either way though, I'm gonna have to mine more andesite and cobblestone. So I should probably just go start doing that. We have more stone in here. Let me refill with cobble. I'm gonna go back to my same spot. Maybe I'll grab some coal and torches first. I'm just gonna mine a lot of cobble for a while. Maybe the rest of the day? I'm not sure yet. Who knows what I'll do. Oh yeah, my coal is in the furnace. I forgot about that. Just need some sticks. Alright, perfect. Okay, I just mined up some stone, so I'm gonna place some of it now. Again, on this tower. Just something like that probably is good. And honestly, this tower is almost done, I think. Do I have stone on me? Yes, I do have stone. It's not a lot, but it's some. Oops. I guess that actually is in the right place. Let's get some cobble in here to just switch it up. Hopefully this looks nice. I haven't really taken a peek yet, but I think it will probably look good. Alright, there we go. That whole outline is finished. That's a lot of damage. But I'm completely out of food except for these potatoes too. Yeah, that's good enough. Let's go look if it looks like a silo now. Whoops. Just trying to eat those carrots, not plant them. Oh, there's so many potatoes growing. Let's get all these. I can probably melt them too in a second. And that should last me a while. Let's just replant some stuff. I can take some to eat, but yeah, I should be replanting at least a little bit. Alright, 29. I'm gonna pop these into the furnace. Yeah, the stone's done anyway. Let me put my stone away. I think I'm done using it. There we go. Cobblestone, stone, perfect. Now I'm gonna eat my single carrot. Oh no, wait, one more thing. I should grab my wheat, because I should try to breed all my animals again. It's gonna be good to try. Alright, all the sheep are ready. All the cows are ready too. Yeah, I think everyone's just ready. Alright, there we go. I try to breed everybody. And yeah, let me look at the silo. Is that big enough? Honestly, I think it is, yeah. Maybe put some like hay bales inside and some stuff like that. I'll probably not have a roof. I don't think I was gonna have one. Maybe I'll have some stairs at the top. So it looks like he's kind of getting closed off. Yeah, let's make some stairs of all the types of stone. Alright, cobblestone, stone. 12 of each should be enough, I think, but hopefully I'm right. Then I just need a block to stack up there. So some dirt would actually work pretty good. Okay, so the idea would be to make these stairs. What do I do about the corner though? Can I curve it like this? I think that looks normal. Yeah, why not? And then we'll go around and place more stairs. I guess I have to go see if this looks normal. I don't even know if it does. So I should probably go look now before I finish placing them. So that means I have to break less stuff. I just thought I'd give it more of like a curved shape from the bottom. And I feel like Shy Silos kind of look like that. Yeah, that's the look I was going for, so I'll continue that. Okay, so what was I gonna do today? We can't breed the animals again, we just did that. I just gathered some more melons, and I just checked on the field of the crops. I guess we can go get more potatoes. I think some of those have grown again. And then that can't be a food source. Yeah, there we go. 22, that's what I'll eat for now. Let's put away some of my crops. And I was gonna get the melons still. Make these into, where is it? There we go, melon box. 16 more of these. Let me go and try to place some just on this hill. There we go, something like this. And I mean, we don't have to place all of them right now. Just whenever I feel like a spot needs it, I can place them. Like up here, I think one would look good on that block. In these leaf areas, I think they'll look good. There we go. Maybe like a little bit of a pile of one of them right here. There we go. And let's place a torch back here, since it might be a little bit dark. And I can also go to the top of this and finish placing these stair things. That might be nice to finally finish off. Okay, it looks like we have a couple of cobblestone in a row. I might need to make more cobblestone ones. I don't know if I have enough stairs. Yeah, it looks like I definitely need more. So let's place this crafting table and make those. Just 4 more for now. I can always craft more. Alright, we're gonna once again need more. At least 8 more, probably. Well, not a total of 8, but I need to craft at least 8. Because crafting 4 more I don't think would have been enough. But I don't think I'll use all of these. If I do that, who cares? It doesn't really matter. Ooh, okay, there we go. Just about everything. And we should place a roof on this. Break our crafting table, and this is now completely finished. If I go down here though, I can also break the dirt and place some torches. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I can probably place torches just on the walls too, so it isn't really dark. Yeah, if we turn full light off, it gets too dark in here. So some random torches on the walls will probably be good. My shovel just broke, so we're gonna have to make a new one. I should just break the rest of this with my hands so I don't have to come back. Then I'll go make myself a new shovel with all that iron I got. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and breed these cows again. Why not? Get some of the sheep in here. Get some meat ready. Alright, another sheep, and another sheep. Alright, that's all my wheat. Well, I think I have wheat in the chest, but I think I brought everyone anyway. Can we place some torches in this house for now? That might be a nice idea. Alright, there we go, perfect. So what does the base look like from over here? Let's go take a peek. How's it turning out? I might mine this spruce tree I'm over here too. I mean, yeah, it looks like a silo and a house with some farming things. How else can I make this farm better? Maybe another field of crops, I don't know. Yeah, maybe we curve this farm, or this path inward, and we make another field next to it. I'm not sure. We'll have to do some experimenting, that's for sure. Alright. This little bit of a path is almost done here. We could just make it end right there. Alright. It's a nice turn. And we could start another farm right here. I probably won't do it right now, even if I do. But that might be a good idea. Because, I mean, that is what we're building after all, a farm. You just need farm-like features. Let me go to the spruce wood. Alright, so why don't I start off the day by collecting all of my crops so they can continue growing. A couple of them have grown. We have like 3 potatoes, which may not sound like much, but that gives us pretty good amount extra. Like, I think I just planted 6 more. Also, the beetroots are grown. I think they are. No, maybe that one wasn't. Beetroot is what we need the most of right now, so some more wheat. We can use that to feed my cows. Let's replant the extra seeds as well. That's probably good enough. We have a lot of wheat already. And then finally the carrots. And then I'll use the wheat I just got to go over here and feed up only the cows. Because we've somehow gotten way more sheep, which I don't really want more sheep. I want a majority cows in there. And let me replant all the carrots. We're not doing too crazy on carrots, so we could definitely plant a couple more. I think I'm also mounting some more potatoes. We could add these ones in. Oh no, all of them finished mounting, alright. It looks like a good amount of the sugarcane is grown too. Let's harvest this in case I end up needing some. Mine up the melon that grew over there too. Our silo is finished except for the inside, so I guess I could decorate some of the inside of that thing. Let me grab some stone for the floor. Where's my stone? Here we go. And then all these blocks can just be cobble. Let me place these torches back there where everything stays lit up. We don't have any monsters sneaking around here. Alright, so what if I also just start placing some crops in here, like a pile of wheat? That's kind of what silos are for, and then maybe some melon in the corner. We don't have much right now, but you know, I'm just decorating a little bit. We have kind of a scuffed path going down. It definitely isn't anything special, but it works, and I like it. So that's how we get up there, the official way. We'll have to wait a little bit longer for our cows. Looks like we have 4 more potatoes grown. But I think we have enough potatoes, right? We're kind of just waiting on beetroot and carrots. So I need to make sure to harvest those whenever they do grow. 5 extra carrots just from that. Nice. Let's plant all of those down. And let me melt all the extra potatoes again, just so I don't run out of food. We'll have a pretty good amount after those melt. Okay, what else can I do? Let me look. I guess we could plant down more spruce. We can remove that pillar still at some point. I guess now that the saplings are planted over there, maybe I could start making a secondary farm. I don't have a hoe on me though, so I've got to go grab one. Okay, I've been placing water and tilting the land. I've made some pretty great progress, honestly, but my hoe ended up breaking, so I do need to make another one. But then I can go ahead and finish the rest of it. Let me get the extra crops too, so we can plant them down when it's time. Looks like carrots the only thing that grew. Beetroots are still growing, so I'll leave that be for a second. Yeah, I don't have that much more land to till and place water on. 1, 2, 3, 4. This might be the last block, honestly. Yeah, I think it was. That covers everything left. And then we just need to cover up the spots with the fence and the trapdoors again. I might have some left over in my chest. Okay, I have the trapdoors. I'll place the trapdoor and then the fence and torch like I did over there. And that should keep everything lit up for monsters. And I won't be able to accidentally fall into the water and break the soil or whatever. So it's good for a couple different reasons. And it just makes it look better, I think, in my opinion. Yeah, that should be it. We'll just have to decide what to plant here, I guess. Where are my extra carrots? I guess I put them in a chest. I just used the 2 bones I got earlier to bone meal these beetroot seeds. And I can start planting the beetroots on this field. Maybe at the front, that would look cool. Or maybe on this half. I don't really know, honestly. I'm not gonna be able to plant too many right now, so maybe on this half we'll start with some carrots. I think those are the 2 crops that look the best anyway, so alright, perfect. That's a pretty good start, I think. We'll wait for those to grow too. We can block up this water. I was using that for the water sources. And you know, we can definitely breed the cows again, so let me go get my wheat. Alright, let's see. Everyone come and eat some. 1 piece for every cow in here. I'm trying to avoid the sheep still because we just have too many in comparison to the cows. I may have accidentally breeded 1 or something, I don't really know. Alright, nice. And there's some melons I've grown, so let me get all these again. And if I craft this, I can go finish the blocks in the silo, because there's only 3 in there from before. And it did look like there wasn't, there wasn't a lot, just from the 3, so we're gonna place a couple more for decoration. There you go, I think that's good. There's also some outside the door, so that should work. Let's place 1 torch here too. Just make sure everything stays lit up well. Alright, looks like another carrot has grown. And I don't think any of the beers are close, because we... Actually, that one's kind of close now, but not quite there yet. We'll place that carrot there. And I guess there's spruce tree grew, so I might as well break that down while I'm over here. Some extra spruce wood. I think one of my beetroots are growing. Nice. That's 1 extra seed. And I guess I can check the carrots. Why not? Yeah, there's 2. So I can plant both of those. That means we have 5 extra now to go plant again. Harvested the potatoes too, because I might as well. And I have 37. That's pretty good. I should probably just replant the extra potatoes so I have a stockpile of like a bunch of them. It's not gonna hurt to have way more than I need later, so I'll just plant them for now. And I'll break them as other stuff grows. I want to plant more of the other crops. I think I can probably breed the cows again too. Yeah, nice. Alright, that should be all of them. Ooh, I just broke 1 seed for the beetroots and I got 3 back. Well, 4 in total, but that's pretty good. That means I can plant 3 new ones over here. So I guess I left a door open because all the cows are leaving. I guess it was mostly sheep, which is okay, but that was an accident. I did not mean to do that. I can get back in though, probably pretty easily. If I just do this. I only really care about the cows getting back in. Alright, everyone, come back in. Can I breed them again? Nah, only the sheep. And I guess I missed 1 cow. Alright, I think I would just make a path through the middle right here. And just kind of lead it down this way. So it's kind of like eventually hugging the path maybe a little bit. I'm not sure. Just something along the lines of this. Then I could probably like place the leaves again. I don't know. So that the leaves are kind of just in this little longer part. That way it'll be more of like a decorative middle of the paths. Maybe I can make 1 more farm on the side of this too. I don't really know. Ooh, this is way too thick. I need to block some of this up. Okay, yeah, that's getting better. Ooh, I need another shovel. I mean, I guess if I'm just tilting the stuff, I can probably use a wood one. I'll make 2 of those though, because I think that only has like 30 durability. So I assume I'll use it pretty quick. Hey, other than that, this path is pretty good. Yeah, there we go. I like this. Where are the leaves? Oh yeah, my chest. Let me go grab those. Let me get all the carrots. 10 more of those, nice. And where is my, let me find it. Leaves, there we go. We have a little bit over a stack. Looks like 1 more beetroot is going to, I definitely want to grab that quickly. Alright, there we go, perfect. And then I can go plant that over here. And then place these leaves. Like I said, I kind of want there to be just like a little middle intersection here. So yeah, something just like that is what I was thinking. It's more of like a decorative little middle area. I think it looks really cool actually. We place some flowers and stuff in here later too. Maybe there'll be another path right here. Or like another farm, so we'll have the leaf wall. We do want to leave some room for the animal pen though. Alright, nice. And then let's finish this walkway for these guys. Which will just take us all the way over to here. Alright, that's the path. We finish off right there like that. Probably need some more holes in it though. There we go. Maybe 1 on the actual path block. Gonna make it a little bit more narrow. And bring this whole path out like 2 extra blocks. There we go. I think that's okay. Hopefully at least. And let's extend this path so it's touching these gates as well. I guess we could do... Nah, let's just leave this one with grass, I think. Well, it might add more character if we had more paths, so... You can add a little 2x2 path here. That goes all the way up to these doors. I guess the single door. Alright, with some more leaves there. Perfect. I think all this is looking great. I did have those carrots I could replant here. Just to have more. I could do that now, actually. Alright, yeah, I still need a lot more plants in general, but that's definitely a lot more than I had. I could probably start doing the soil on this part. 1, 2, oops, 3, 4. Yeah, before the day's over, I'll try to get this whole thing turned to soil with all the water placed. I don't know if I have time for that, but I will definitely try. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, now since this is done, it took a little bit longer than that day. Just a little bit though. And I can place all these trapdoors again. Oops. I think just 1 more over here I've got to place, and then every single one of these pieces have water near it. We can plant all the stuff here soon when it is time for that, but for now we're pretty fine, I think. Let me go clear my inventory a little bit, and then maybe I'll look at the vase, see what needs some love next. Ooh, can't forget to get the carrots while we can. These are a lot of carrots grown. Nice. We're gonna have a lot extra. 19. How many beetroots? Just one. You do get 2 extra seeds though. Could have been worse. And this might be 1 more beetroot as well. I don't know if that was one, honestly. I need to have bone meal laying around so I can test before I break it if it's the last thing. Because if it's fully grown, you can't bone meal. Obviously, that's one way you can check. Because beetroots, I have a hard time telling if they're grown or not. Let me get my sugarcane too. I might as well. Alright, so I just went ahead and bred the cows again. These guys can keep growing. And, you know, I think my base is coming along pretty nicely. I don't know what else I should add. This is everything I imagine having, the multiple farms. We do need time for all this stuff to grow. So, I'm not sure. Maybe we can add another crop in that I wouldn't usually add. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to think of stuff that might be cool. This potato farm is growing quick. Maybe this won't be full potatoes, this won't be full beetroot, this won't be full carrots, or something like that. Because those 3 look the best and we have 3 plots, farm plots right now. I don't know if I'm gonna add more. Guess we'll see. Do I have rose bushes? Because I could go looking for those. I mean, I need to see if I have rose bushes and lilacs. No, I haven't gotten any yet, so I'll probably go look for those. That could be something I'll do today. I think I saw a boat. Yeah, I could bring that. I just have to cross the ocean. Alright, I found 1 patch of flowers here, and across this forest there's another patch. And actually, there's roses over there already, so I guess I found all the flowers I need already, which is pretty lucky. Yes, I don't know. If there's extra, I can definitely get those because I won't have to use as much bone meal in the future. So I'll make sure to look out for an extra patch or 2 if I can find one. Alright, I found at least 1 patch each flower, and I found an extra patch of some of them as well. So we're going on with a pretty good amount right before it turns night too. So let's place some of these down, try to decorate the base a little bit more. Just some stuff like that. I think will go a long way. Oh yeah, the base is definitely coming together more and more here. Let's place down all of these, whatever they're called, flowers that I just got. Just on all these areas, like especially in this middle here, they're gonna look really good, I think. So let me go around and do that. And then after, maybe we can go into a cave and find some glowberries. Maybe we can go into the end if we have a lot of time left and plant chorus fruit or whatever. I don't know, I'm just trying to think of stuff because this farm is looking like, you know, a lot of it's built already. There's not much else to build here, I don't think. But I do have a good amount of time left, so I'm not really sure what I should do. But I can decide soon. Let me just finish with this first. Then I guess I can start thinking about it. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Look at all those flowers. And we could probably also place a couple around these cows. Maybe all the way back here near the flowers too. Like this. And these plants. And probably some by the silo. Let's go do that. We can make a little patch of red right here too, since we have extra of those. A patch of the purples. Then we can scatter them a little bit too around these melons and stuff. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I think from over here, looking at all of this, it looks really great. I love it. We just need to keep planting the crops, obviously, and that's about it. 1 beetroot grown, 2 extra seeds from that. I mean, I'm not complaining. What about over here? Again, 2 extra seeds. I'll just plant them over here. And what about the carrots? We should have some carrots grown, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Which ends up giving us like 12 extra. Nice. We're slowly catching up on the beetroot. Let me just plant these carrots around the corner here. Okay, we're out of carrots again. Okay, we can actually take these potatoes right now too. And start planting them in the whole field. If this will be the potato field anyway. Well, not the whole thing yet, but when we start breaking carrots, I'm just gonna not replant them or replant them on the other field. So that means for now we can just go 1 block, so it's almost touching. We still do need the wheat for a little bit longer, just to get enough for decorations and for breeding the cows. So I'm not gonna break all this just yet. You know, just to speed up a little bit, I could go plant some extra wheat on the farm that we have nothing on right now too, with all these seeds I'm getting. And once they grow I could break those over there, but it'll give me a good amount of wheat. A lot of this has grown too, like this is, how much did I just get? Oh, like 2 stacks? Wow, that's kind of crazy. Let's feed it to the cows only specifically if we can. It is a little bit tricky to do only the cows. Alright, nice. I think we got all of them. Oh, I think I just fed a bunch of sheep anyway. It doesn't really matter. We can just kill them if we need to. I can also start melting my potatoes. I can put away these leaves, or the bushes, the flowers, in a random chest. Okay, and then with all these extra seeds, let's go plant them on that new farm and let them grow once. Okay, so now a lot of this is wheat. We'll let all of that grow on some bricky, like I said. That will help us. And I don't know. I could do the end, but I'm gonna see if I can do other stuff first, because I don't even know if the coarse food will fit in on this farm. It would kind of go from natural to non-natural. But I kind of have ideas for the other things, because I really like the kind of plot that I've plopped down already. I don't think it needs anything else necessarily, except some more wildlife. So let me see, do I have diamonds? Okay, we have 8, I kind of forget, so... I also have obsidian. Make an enchantment table if I don't have one. Okay, I didn't end up making one. We have lapis, iron, and a couple of books. So if I just craft an enchantment table here, I can probably place it somewhere over here too. Maybe just behind my house. Maybe I like a block down too. What should I use my 6 diamonds for? I don't know. I could do like a sword. I could do some extra protection. A sword and boots might be helpful because I might be able to get like feather falling. I need a couple more levels to channel level 30. But I should have enough sugarcane stuff to make the bookshelves. Hopefully. We might actually be low on the leather part. Uh-oh. Let me get my wheat again. Okay, let me place the bookshelves in here. I have 6 more. And then what level does that even give me to? 24. Okay, knockback 1 or fire protection 2. Both of those suck so unbelievably bad. So let me get at least 1 more bookshelf, which means we need 2 more leather. Alright, I got upgraded to knockback 2 and fire protection 3, which obviously aren't good at all either. So I'm not actually sure what I should do then. Maybe we can find a cave, look for some glowberries, maybe get some more diamonds. That would be pretty helpful. I do want to go get my food. Oh yeah, and we would get XP from that. So we could get up to level 30, maybe. I think I should have potatoes in here. Yeah, we do. Nice. That gets us level 27 as well. Let me put away some of my extra blocks, like wood and dirt, beetroot, just some stuff that I don't need right now. I'm making my way down this cave. We've got 6 iron so far, and an andesite. I think 2 great, but it looks like it gets bigger down here. Ooh, ouch. I missed some iron, I guess. The main goals are XP and diamonds. If I can find some extra diamonds, that'd be pretty awesome. Who knows if I will, though. Ooh, redstone. Ooh, that gives a lot of XP, but I just fell again. Hey, let me stand here and heal up for a minute while I mine this redstone. I'll have to make sure to check my surroundings, too, for Creeper doesn't sneak up on me. Did just find a patch of diamonds. That's pretty nice. Oops. 6 more diamonds. That can make me like a helmet. If I find some more, that can make me a chest plate, which will help me stay protected. There's a lot of skeletons right here, but if I could get some of them, the bones would be really useful. I have to run away though, because I'm already half health and I haven't even hit one of them once. Alright, they're all fighting each other. That's good. We want to get the last hits if we can, though. Oh no, the bones still drop even if I down. Nice. I need a heal. Alright, come here, skeleton. Why are there 2 again? Alright, that guy was in the fight, so he wasn't low. 6 bones. That's gonna help me with my beetroot a lot. And we're at level 28. I'm slowly getting up there. Even getting... Oh wait, the diamond's over here too. Nice. Even getting above level 30, like level 33, would be awesome. Then we can enchant multiple things. Alright, we can make a chest plate now. Okay, let's plug my phone in and slime started attacking me. But I also found diamonds. They're right around this corner. There you go. You can see them in the left side of the screen now. Okay, the slime is all level 1, which I think means it can attack me now. How many diamonds are these? Ooh, this is a huge vein. Looks like at least 7. You know, it could just be an 8 vein too. Let's see. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. 15. Oh, that's enough for a chest plate and leggings. And there's 2 more veins that I see in the corner of my eye. These caves down here always have a bunch of diamonds, so I'm not surprised. I'm a little bit behind on the levels. Oh, third vanilla diamonds. So we need to catch up on that. But if I go to the nether, I guess I can mine quartz too. Who knows what I'll do though. I haven't fully decided. Let me go get those other diamonds before I forget about them. Oh, there's also some diamonds up here. We're gonna have like 22. This is only 2. And we're level 30 now, nice. Oh yeah, 23 diamonds. That's kind of crazy. I guess I can go up now, craft some armor, maybe get my first enchant. I'm kind of low on leather though. I might just have to kill the rest of my cows and only leave like 2. And I don't have a sword, so I guess I could use my diamond one. Oh my god, I almost just died. Why are these skeletons so deadly? I guess I'm on hardcore, so that makes sense. Okay, I'm heading back towards my house. There's some monsters chasing me, but I think that was pretty successful. I'm also level 31. I got power 1 bow from a skeleton and 11 bones. Oh my gosh. Let's go spend some of this and see what we can do. Alright, 3 more bookshelves. Let me place this down and see if that's level 30. Alright, and it is. Knockback 2 on the sword. That's actually left. What the heck, dude? Why is there a creeper behind me? That's actually so annoying. Anyways, because I have to fix this now. What the heck? All the dirt too is just gone. At least they didn't blow up the bookshelves. I don't know if it would have given me them back 100%. I definitely can't afford to make more. I think I have like 3 cows alive right now. Alright, anyways, the boots are still fire protection 3. Are there any in breakings? We got in breaking 3, fire protection 3. That kind of sucks. But at least it won't break. Looting 3 on the sword next. That's actually really good. Let's go into the nether and mine some quartz and finish enchanting all of this stuff. Maybe look for a fortress as well. That would be helpful. And then once I find a fortress, I can start collecting some blaze rods in case I want to go to the nether. Alright, I'm gonna go back home now. Got level 31. I didn't find a fortress yet, but I haven't looked too much for a fortress since I need a lot of XP still anyway. Alright, let me try what's next. Oh yeah, looting 3 on the sword. We probably want to have that. And then unbreaking 3 on the helmet, protection 3 on the boots, or protection 3 on the leggings. All of those aren't bad. So let's go try to earn those again. And can I also start melting my beef? That'd be kind of nice. That'd be a way better source of food than potatoes. Oh yeah, and let me go harvest my crops. Specifically, the thing I want to harvest the most are the beetroots, so I can just do that and do the other ones later. I don't know if that's grown. I wish I brought one of my bones. Alright, well, it'll be fine for now. I'll just collect the ones that are obviously grown, which I think are all of these. And after replanting, we got 15 extra seeds. That's huge. Okay, there we go. I'll let all those grow now. I think that one's also grown. And maybe this one? No? I'm just breaking beetroots, so I even grow now. Alright, 5 more. Okay, it looks like it's nighttime, but I once again got level 30, so let's go try to enchant something. I also have my pickaxe, I kind of forgot. Then I might start trying to focus a little more on trying to find a fortress soon, so we can start collecting some of those blaze rods. With looting 3, it'll be really quick. So what's my pickaxe gonna get? In breaking 3? Let's do helmet in breaking 3, because helmets break really easily. I just plain on breaking 3, nice. Efficiency in my pick, protection in the pants. Yeah, I'm breaking the boots is probably what I'll go for next then, but I'll probably go to sleep. Okay, so it is a new day. Let me pick up my bed. Let me find my bones too. Where did I put those things? There we go. Let me go grow all my beetroot. So that's definitely the thing I have the least of. Alright, all these beetroots are grown. I'm just gonna steal all of them. And we only have beetroots planted over here now. So let's make a huge row of them. There we go. That's good. One more here. We got one here and here. I'm just only the ones that look almost grown. Okay, there we go. This one is a grown, but it's almost. So we have 19 extra seeds after that too. And there are all of the beetroots gone. Or not gone, planted down. When all this wheat grows, we're gonna remove it permanently like I was planning on. But right now I think we should go try to find the fortress. Try to get blaze rod or 2, something like that. So I'm gonna go into the nether and get some more XP, look around for it. Let's see if we can find something. Well, I've been traversing the nether. I have not found anything yet, like that, not a fortress, but I'm bumping into like I just bumped to this huge area with so much quartz, so I'm definitely gonna get a couple enchants here before I keep exploring. I'll keep exploring while I go from vein to vein and see if I see a fortress, but this is gonna be able to give me a lot of XP since there's just so much quartz in this area. We're gonna head down this cliff as well, get some of the quartz down here. Looks like I'm at a little bit of a cliff, though. And I'm already at level 29. Alright, I'm gonna head back now. I am at level 30. There's more quartz around here too, so I'll come right back and continue mining. But for now, I think it's time to try out an enchant, see if we get lucky. Let's see what we get. Okay, let's see. I think my boots were gonna get unbreaking, right? Yeah, let's try that. Unbreaking, Death Strider, Protection. Alright, that is more than good enough for me. Now we just need some pants and my pickaxe. Let's see what it's gonna get out of curiosity. Unbreaking and Protection 4. Honestly, either of those are fine. I might just get Unbreaking on the pick though, who knows. Or maybe I should go for a fish gem pickaxe. I don't really know. Could I breed my cows again? Let me do that. We're still waiting on that wheat to grow. Beetroots look like we're waiting for them as well. And I did go ahead and find a fortress, so we can get some blaze rods from here. Get back, finish those levels in enchanting. Maybe find ourselves a little bit of an end. Not the end. Go to the end, whatever. Find some ender pearls too. We should probably get some gold to share with piglins if we find them. For those ender pearls, though. Could also kill some endermen at the Ludian 3. That wouldn't be too hard. So I could also look for those biomes. I think I spawned in one, so I could just do that back at the portal as well. Alright, how many blaze rods are you gonna drop us? Well, 9, because I'm not even gonna be able to get them. Did he drop 0? Well, that's unlucky. Okay, well, we just got 1 blaze rod, but we're gonna need more than that. With this Ludian 3, you know, it should be putting some work in here soon. Ouch. 2 blazes, right, a blaze spawner. 4 blaze rods total only? Oh my gosh, this is taking a while. Ludian 3, I thought I'd kill 1 blaze and I would leave. Please spawn blaze. 1 more blaze and then I'm gonna leave. Come on. I know they can do it. Just 1 more guy. Let's run away and run back. That might help it. Let's get this gold and then we'll run back. Okay, it's 1. And yeah, there we go. More blazes. We're gonna get shot at once. Alright, we had 4 and now we have 7. I mean, we'll probably find 1 on the way out too. Let's leave. That's good enough for now, I think. I've also been getting some wither skeletons. No heads, though. I don't really want to kill a wither, though. But if I can get one, that'd be fun. Some more gold. I definitely don't mind getting some of this. It gives us a tiny bit of XP as well, which is helping. And the off chance we find some piglins, we might be able to get a pearl or 2. Let me get these blazes real quick. I almost avoided getting hit. I had 10 blaze rods. I think that's definitely enough. Oh, I made a little bridge here earlier. And if you look to the left there's 2 endermen. If I get really lucky, I could score big on these guys. Let me just mine out a little thing here. And get them in the boat. Can y'all get in the boat? Oh my gosh, you just got both of them in the boat. You guys are actually so dead. That's kind of mean though. I feel kind of mean, but it's whatever. Please don't drop 0. Please drop like 6 total. 3 each, come on. Oh my gosh, they actually dropped 3 each. Let's go. That's already halfway. Assuming I don't break any, which I definitely will. How do we get back? Just follow this bridge, I guess. Ooh, there's another enderman though. Let me get my boat out. And let's hope I get even just 3 more. Who knows? Then I won't have to really find any more enderman. I can't get in there. Get in there. Yes. Looks like I'm about to be out of baked potatoes too. Ooh, I just got pushed off. Did he give us 0? Wow. 0 ender pearls. That's actually very messed up. There's another enderman here. Maybe we'll get more lucky with him. And he gave us 3 more, so we're at 9. Oh, 1 more right here. Endermen are pretty common. This is actually a lot easier than trading with piglins, so... Trading with piglins takes so long. And I think in this version, they made it a lot more rare. 13. You know, that's technically enough. I have this bridge too from earlier as well. There's 1 more enderman down there. If I could find 1 more and get like 1 or 2, I think I'd be confident enough to just call it there for the ender pearls. But 13's technically enough if I find the stronghold easily, but I really don't want them to break, and then I don't have any ender pearls. So definitely at least 1 more, I think. It's just kind of a pain to find another one. So, oh, right up here. Let's go get him. I don't have many blocks left though, so I gotta stack up. And I gotta expand this platform to even be able to place a boat. Okay, that looks like that worked. Alright, he's in there. Please don't hit me off. Oh my gosh. Did he give me one? Dude, you gotta be kidding me. 0. Oh, no, they're down there. Okay, 15. Good enough. Let's leave. Okay, so now I can also enchant my pickaxe, and there we go. That's good. And my pants. Those enchants actually kind of stink, so I kind of want to use a grindstone to remove this and try again. Which means we just need 1 stone slab and some sticks. Okay, we should be able to craft a grindstone with that. Looks like I have 2. I don't know if I just crafted 2 or if I had 1. I don't really know. And breaking 3. We should get that XP just from, honestly, like breeding the cows or something, probably. So let's go try that quickly. Everyone come here. I'll just breed every single animal in here for the most XP possible. Everyone's getting some wheat. We do have more cows anyway, so it doesn't really matter if I breed everybody. Guess I didn't kill as many cows as I thought I did. I just have 1 more XP. Perfect. Thank you, everybody. We'll have to collect all the crops in 1 second, too. I just want to enchant my pants first. Again, breaking 3, protection 3. We now have full diamond. I know we probably want a bow, too. Do we have string? Yes, we do. I could get level 30 enchant if it says infinity. Power 3. Honestly, I think power 2 is just good enough. Infinity would have been worth it, though, for sure. How many arrows do we have? I'll just go ahead and grab all of mine. We'll bring extra wood with us, and we'll make sure to get some chickens and flint. Probably want to make a shovel and axe. I don't even have those tools on me right now. Let me clear my inventory as well, because it's kind of full. And another thing I can do is make all of these ender pearls into ender eyes. So we've got 15 total. With some blaze powder left over, I'm going to pick up all of these. Well, not all of them, only if they're grown. Alright, looks like we're still actually waiting. The only thing we want to harvest is the beetroot, because that's the thing we don't have. I guess I can probably start looking for a stronghold. I mean, why not? If I want to get some chorus fruit to plant in the background, because I do have a lot of time left, so I think it'll be a fun thing to go and do. Maybe I can find other things too. I mean, who knows what I'll find in there. Okay, I think the stronghold was this way, so we're gonna go ahead and start heading in this direction. We're gonna look for chickens on the way, get some feathers and flint so we can get more than 19 arrows. That's probably not enough to kill a dragon. I do see a chicken all the way over here, so I'm gonna go off the path a little bit just to get him. How many feathers do we get? We go from 0 to... Sorry, chicken, by the way. 1? What the heck? That's not a lot. Hopefully we'll find some more. I just found 1 more chicken that he gave me 3 feathers. So I'm at 4. Nothing too crazy. I'm still just heading in this direction. Obviously keeping my eyes peeled for some feathers and flint, because we're gonna need both of those. And I'll throw another ice sometime soon, but I'm probably gonna have to run for a while, so I don't want to waste them. Especially considering I only have a max of 2 to use. So if I throw one right now and it goes into the mountain, oh, it's gone. If I throw one and it breaks, well, you know, obviously it's gone. So it's kind of a tricky situation a little bit. Gotta be careful and concise. Alright, let me throw 1 more eye right here. Oh, it went this way, okay. So we already changed direction, which must mean it's close, I think. So I'm gonna find it anytime here, maybe. Hopefully it's easy to find too. Sometimes you dig down and you don't see it, and you gotta try a couple times, and stuff like that. I also want to take this opportunity to get some flint before I do find the stronghold, if I'm already so close to it. I want to make sure I'm good on flint and everything beforehand. Even if it's just gravel that I can carry with me too. For emergency flint, I can get a stack of gravel. If I get enough flint to craft to go my arrows though. And we'll only need to use that emergency stash if we really need it. I think it's a 10% chance, so 10 flint. I don't know if is that a lot? That might be enough to just start. Who knows? 11. Hey, 11's fine. We have another stack if we need some in the future. We only have 4 feathers anyway, so that was just really the thing I should be worrying about. So I should probably look for a couple more chickens. The birch forest would probably be an easy place to find them. It is nighttime, but I have a pretty good amount of gear now, so I don't think I'm really scared of getting killed. I found some sheep, but I don't see chickens. I found 1 chicken, but he gave me 1 feather. Oh, another chicken. I have 5. How many? 1. What's with these chickens giving me 1 feather? I've got looting 3. I should be getting more than 1 feather. Looting isn't doing anything for me right now. Oh, another chicken. Come on, 6 feathers, and we get 3. That's what I'm talking about, 9. Now that is some actual inventory. Okay, so can we go to the end now? Is this enough? 55? You know, I almost want to say that is enough, but if I found one more chicken, make me feel a little bit better. So I might peek around and see if that is possible. But who knows? Okay, I found a couple chickens, but I don't think it's going to be enough to do a lot with. I might just go with my 59 arrows, but I need to throw another ender eye because I'm not near the original spot anyway. Honestly, I threw that single eye and I don't really know where it went because I had to go pick it up, so let me throw one more then. It's this way. Please don't break. Okay, nice. We didn't break one yet, which is good because we only have 15. I don't know how much further I have to go this way though. Okay, I'm in the top look roofed forest biome, so let me throw this again and see if I can find anything or see a difference. I did not. It still says it's in a straight line, so maybe it'll be in this little pond somewhere. Maybe I could throw one in the middle of it. Okay, I'm gonna try to throw it again. Guess we're still going straight. I feel like the angle changed a tiny bit though, so it must mean we're getting closer. I've gotten pretty lucky with them not breaking too, because I think I've used like 8 or 10 at this point. But I think there's a good chance I probably passed it, so I'm gonna throw another ender eye. Okay, over here. We did pass it at some point. Okay, we still haven't broken one yet. That's really good. Let me go like 50 or 100 blocks and throw another one on top of these trees. Okay, one more. It's still behind us again. Okay. I went a little bit too far. Okay, that still hasn't broken. Let me go... I mean, since they're not breaking, let's try to get a more precise location. Go like 25 blocks. Or more like maybe 50 blocks. Let's see. Oh, it must be in this ocean right here then. It still isn't breaking, so I'm going to be generous with throwing them. Let me go throw it in the middle of this ocean, because it could be under this. I have strongholds are under these a lot, honestly, it feels like, so it would make sense. I get behind me again, and it still didn't break. Oh my goodness. I assume it's probably in this chunk. Let's see. Wait, what? I mean, if it didn't break though, like we can just try again. It should be in this chunk right here then. This one. Let's try to throw one down. Yeah, okay, it is. Okay, well, I can dig down then. Let me break my boat. And right here will be the right spot, hopefully. I have depth strider, so I'm moving really quick. Okay, let me place a block here. It should be under me somewhere. Oh yeah, I did just find the stronghold. Now I just have to find the portal room. And I ended up not breaking a single eye, which I think is lucky because it's at least a 10% chance, but I'm pretty sure it's 15. There's a lot of doors in here. Okay, so far, nothing. I guess it's up here. Or wait, did I check here? Yeah, okay. It's not down here. Then I guess I can check this way. I don't think I've gone this way. Yeah, because there's not even a lever on the door. Okay, yeah, it's right over there. I'm gonna get these skeletons first. For some extra bones. And I did set my spawn at, like, my other base. So whenever I beat the dragon and go home, I can get teleported right there. It's gonna make me get back really quickly. I could go find a library to deal the books, but... honestly, I don't really care about the books. We already have an enchantment table. And I'm not really focused on enchanting or getting really good gear, so... wait, did I lose where the thing was? No, yeah, it's right here. Some silverfish are spawning. Maybe we should break this spawner. They're gonna keep popping out the walls, though. So I gotta get lucky. I think they're already done. One eye already in here, too, which means we could have lost an extra one. And there is the portal created. So let's go ahead and go in and, I don't know, beat the dragon. Oh yeah, I think we're ready to go into the end then, so let me just go ahead and jump in. And now that I'm in here, let me stack up. And of course, defeat the dragon. Shouldn't be too difficult. Of course, you know, first you gotta get those end crystals. I don't have too many arrows though, so... maybe I should get some ender pearls. That might not be a bad idea. Maybe I should use a bow for the enderman. Okay, 4, that's good enough for now. So I can pearl up here. And yeah, okay, there's a crystal. Let me just bridge over here so I can break it. A block in front of me. And then from up here, I bet I can get a lot more too. There's one. Oh, that was another one, nice. Another one there. Okay, we're getting a lot of them. I should be able to get this one too if I try enough times. Nice, okay, I did get it. And then I guess I just have to go get those other ones. So let's just pearl over there. I think the dragon is going down. I have 2 towers still, so I might as well just get those. And I can use some wood to stack up. That'd be a lot easier. Oh, the dragon hit me just now. Okay, I just got hit off and I threw my last ender pearl to clutch. I should probably get more since I don't have any. So I'm gonna go around and do that, and then I can get the last tower. Then we can go find some cores for it. I don't even know if I end up planning it, but it's worth a try, I guess. Let me get some endstone too. I could do that here. I could just do that while I wait for the dragon as well. So let me get another couple eyes, and then I'll see what I can do after that. How many eyes am I at? 4. Let's get a little bit more. How many is that? 6? I think we can do a little better than that. 10. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, I just got every single one. Can we pearl into the middle? I can. Nice. And I'll just get as much damage as I can in. This dragon is so loud. Okay, that's not too bad. I don't know how many arrows I have left though. Let's see if we can get the dragon to have HP. It'd be easier to kill her. Oh wait, the dragon's perching again already. Alright, this is it. Let's finish the dragon off. I'll turn the sounds down so you guys can't hear it, but I can't even hear myself talk when the dragon lands. This isn't gonna be enough time to finish it off, yeah. How many arrows? 6? Yeah, I think I need her to perch again. Unless I hit every single one perfectly. Maybe. There's a chance. Oh, I missed one. Yeah, there definitely was a chance if I didn't miss those. Oh, literally one. See if I had one more. I feel like I could almost like pearl and punch a dragon once. Okay, there we go. Last hit. Let's run away a little bit. Actually, I think XP is gonna drop, right? Yeah, if I want the XP to myself, I could block this up. Okay, level 70, nice. So, what do I do? Yeah, we go to the end island. Yeah, alright. And we need to find other gateways there. I just looked at Enderman, oops. I don't mind getting some more pearls though, honestly. Okay, we have to pearl through that little gateway. Okay, I went out of my end gateway right here, and right next to me is an end city. So I think I should go over there, get the course fruit, loot the end city, because why not, honestly. And then we can come right back here, get through this portal, and keep building the farm base. Let me just make sure this is a pretty big platform here to make sure we're safe. And then I'll start bridging now again. Thankfully, I did bring a lot of extra wood, so we have more than enough blocks to bridge wherever we want to. I finished my bridge. I don't know if there's an end ship here. I don't know if I should look around to find an end ship. I don't really see the point of having one. So I could skip it. But, you know, the fact that I'm already here is why I'm questioning it. Like, should I just get one so I have it? Even if I don't want to use it? I don't want to have to explore more, so I don't know what I should do. Okay, so we need the coarse flour. Hopefully you don't need silk touch or something to get that. That can't be an epic fail. Let's see. Okay, no, you don't. Let me collect a bunch of this stuff then. I'll just collect a good amount to the point where I'm pretty sure I'll never need to come back to get coarse fruit. Alright, I'm gonna head back now. I didn't even loot the end city, and I'll save the elytra for another time. But I had 55 coarse flowers, which I think is a pretty good amount. And we have some extra coarse fruit on me too, if that comes in handy. Maybe I'll get a little bit more on this tree, but then I'm heading back to my bridge. And I'm gonna go ahead and go home. Okay, I got the dragon egg, went through my portal, and I went straight back to my base because I had my bed placed. So, let me clear up some of my stuff, maybe? Can you place normal coarse fruit? Guys, I just realized I didn't even get end blocks. Okay, well I only have 16, but that's probably good enough. I need to find a place to place these as well. I'm not sure where I should put those down, like the coarse fruits. Like, I'm almost wondering if like maybe like right here would look cool. If that would just look out of place. I don't know, let me place a couple more and see. I feel like I add like a cool purple look. but who knows? Let's just place some and find out. I need to be smarter when I place some too, because endstone is pretty visible, but it's pretty covered up in some places. Right here might be an okay spot, but this isn't a grass block, so you can see it easier. Okay, nice. They already grew a little bit too. Apparently these grow really fast. Let me find some string maybe. So honestly, these are growing too fast. I don't even want them to be that big. How do you stop them from growing though? Maybe you just place string on the top. Oh, we're gonna have to break all of these later. They just keep growing. Alright, let's break it. I will replant one and get more string. I could leave like one or two of them to see how big they do actually grow. And I can just finish placing some end stones for where the other ones will go eventually too. Alright, one more in the corner by the house probably. One right here. That'd be good enough. And then string we can get at nighttime, but what do we do in the meantime? Checking for beetroots might be good. Yeah, it looks like we have a lot of progress around here, so let me collect all of the beetroots. We almost got a full farm planted over here. And as for the carrots and stuff, we can wait because we're still waiting on this wheat to grow. Let me grab some wheat and breed the cows. That could be nice. Okay, I should probably just put down these spruce trees again. Why not? 4 of the saplings. We'll wait for a tree to grow there. I can harvest it at some point again. Because I used a lot of my wood to bridge, so getting some of it back would be nice. I did also breed the cows. I guess I could check my beetroot again. I think I have some bones laying around while we wait for night. I could probably bone marrow a lot of these beetroot. And when all these carrots grow too, I can just delete them. Like remove all of them for now and replant them on the wheat when the wheat grows. We're gonna be fine on potatoes too. Like see, when the carrot fully grows, I'll just remove it from this area too already, because this is gonna be all potatoes. I could maybe do the same for wheat, but we want to stock up on wheat, so let me harvest this wheat and just replant the seeds. But I will break it at some point soon here. Then I have to check for bones. I can't forget to do that. Okay, I broke all the seeds here. 2 have grown, so we can just wait. I guess we can just replant too, because sometimes the wheat grows faster. So if we replant it, maybe some of these will grow. And then we can just break the whole thing soon. Because I just got 2 sacks of wheat anyway, so we don't need much more than that anyway. And if I'm gonna be around my base, all this shouldn't even take too long to grow again. Okay, now I'm gonna find my bone meal. If I even have any. Okay, it is turning nighttime. I do have a good amount of bones, so I'm gonna do that too. But since it's nighttime, we're gonna go look for some spiders too. Okay, let me start collecting these things. If it looks like it's grown, I'll try to bone meal to make sure. Well, I know those 2 aren't, but yeah, we got some over here. I already used my bone meal. Oops. Not all of it though. We still got a good amount left here. And I might be done farming beetroots. Like, I might have all the seeds I need at this point. We have a stack and a half. That doesn't count the ones I have to replant, but I feel like we should still have like a stack left over. Which actually, no, we're still gonna need more than that, but. And then one more stack here. Can we fill in this whole side at least? I don't know if we can. Well, only one way to find out. Okay, that looks pretty good, I think. 1, 2. Okay, yeah, it's definitely expanded. Like I said, it's not everything, but we definitely made a lot of progress on the farm. The beetroots. Beetroots are such green seeds. They're even more green than the carrots, I feel. And I could just break this whole line, because I plant the beetroot seeds up to that. I like when there's a gap. Alright, let me go find spiders. We don't need that many, we have looting 3, so it won't take that long. Okay, I only have 9 strings so far, which is not enough for all my coarse fruit that I was wanting to plant. But I can definitely get more, even if it's not tonight. Oh my gosh, why are there so many creepers? All my string probably just got exploded. Also, I need to eat food, oops. I'm getting really low. Once my saturation gets up, then I'm gonna be okay. It is up now. Let me get the spider. 1 string. Give me more spider. Another creeper. We need to get this guy gone fast. And we need to eat because my saturation's gone. Okay, 12. Oh, is there any on the ground? Alright, we got 15 total. Ooh, nice, more. 17 total. The skeleton is being annoying. But we're just getting more bones, so I don't really care. Yeah, 31 bones, that's a lot. We can probably just finish all the farms manually. I just want to keep finding more spiders for the rest of the night, because I don't want to have to farm more, so I'm going to keep on looking for them until the sun comes up. Alright, 27 string, that's definitely enough to start, so let's get started on the course for planting today then, and see if it ends up looking good. I think it adds a nice color into it, so I think I'll probably do it, but I'll have to place them all down to double check. Okay, yeah, I just planted this, it's already too high. I feel like these could grow maybe, but I'm going to wait for that, because we don't have a lot of string to waste, so... But right now there's one on all these corners of the course fruit. If it can't grow, then we'll continue doing that. I'm gonna wait for this one to be 3 tall, maybe this one 2 tall again. Just have some variety. I can chop down this tree, but there's also a couple other things I can do after that, like bone milling, all this stuff so it grows. And I think there's something else, but honestly I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, I can breed my cows again probably. I can grow this wheat once and then break it all. That way we are just sure we have enough for the cows. I don't even need cows anymore, so... Honestly, I can probably just straight up break it. Because I don't need wheat or hay. Or leather, sorry. Which means we don't need cows. So I'm going to break all of this and we can start planting carrots here in just a second. I want to get all this into my chest too. Alright, let me go empty my inventory out. And then hopefully by the time I'm back, those two have grown. Maybe there's still string there from earlier. I don't see any. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I left any anywhere. Okay, I gotta go over here and block this off. Oh, I was gonna say fast, but it already grew. Let's block this one off really quickly. And then this one, we can place a fake top on it. And then do that. If it can grow from the sides, we'll block that off too. But so far, the one tall one didn't, so that's probably fine. But maybe this one could because it's taller, who knows. Oh yeah, we do have all the string here too. But I mean, yeah, let's just look at all the color and shape that adds to the farm. I think it's a really good addition. Do we have any endstone on this one? I don't know, I don't think so. Let's start planting these carrots too now. I emptied my inventory and got all my carrots. So if this farm will be all carrots, then we might have enough carrots to, you know, do that and get it started. Alright, there's one of my stacks. We've got 8 extra that are gone already. And then I'll place the rest of these here. One more stack. I think we might need a little bit more after, which is fine because we have more planted down over there. Getting all these crevices is kind of difficult, but I think we did it. And since I ran out, let's go over here and get the rest of all these carrots. We can just fully break all of them now, I think. Yeah, we can. And we can eat some because I'm pretty hungry. Okay, and the full carrot farm is completed. And it looks like the coarse fruit are not growing, so we can continue planting them around the base now. This one should probably be 2 tall. And then the ones in these hills, I don't know, they could probably be a variety. This one over here could actually just be 1 tall, honestly. Maybe some of these can be 2. We'll see. I have to wait for when they grow and come get them. I only have 12 strings, so I might have enough for all of those, actually. We might have to break 1 or 2. I do want to get my wood, but these grow too fast, so that if I do get it, I think I'll miss all of them growing. So I'm going to go through and probably bone meal on my beetroot, because we need a lot. Okay. Now I'm gonna place the rest of these seeds. Just bone mealed a bunch. I guess I have 2 stacks, that's a lot. So I think that's gonna be enough. And then that means 2 of our fields are completely done. I can finish the last one over there because there's just wheat and carrots taking up the space basically from the potatoes. Alright, there's 1 stack of seeds. And this farm should be finished. Alright, awesome. So we're waiting on 2 of those to grow. And why don't we go check these? Oh yeah, these have all grown a lot. To the point where I don't even know if I can block all of this. Ooh, what did I just do? Huh. I wonder why that's happening. Interesting. Yeah, why is it breaking when I place string? I don't know. Well, let's just do the other way like this. We'll make this one 2 tall. We'll leave this one at 2 tall as well. I should block it from growing. That one's blocked. And you probably put that one 1 tall and block it. This one hasn't grown, we're out of string, so we're gonna have to get some more tomorrow night. Or, I guess this night is what it would be. And let me start with the potatoes now. Let me get all of these. Most of these are fully grown too, so I could probably just go through and break all of them in 1 swoop. Now, I'm starting to think maybe we don't actually have enough potatoes to replant on this whole field, which is fine. but I thought we did at first, so we have some extra carrots we can eat, so we'll use that as food for now instead of potatoes or steak. Okay, I did just pile the potatoes, so now we have all 3 of our farms finished, which is a pretty big achievement, you know, considering it's a farm video. Let me breed all these cows again with all my wheat, since I have some extra on me now. And then, I don't know, I guess we can look for some spiders, maybe chop down that spruce tree. That is what I will be doing. Right after I empty my inventory though, because I have a bunch of crops on me that I want. Okay, I've been looking around for, I feel like it's been like at least, maybe not 5 minutes, but maybe close. I've gotten a single spider which dropped me 1 string. Maybe it's because I'm in like a forest area and there's not a lot of space for the spiders to spawn, I don't know, but I definitely am not getting lucky. Okay, here's another one. I mean, 1 more string, I'm not complaining, but we need to get more than this or we're going to be getting string the rest of the video. I think there's 2 spiders here, but there is a creeper too. Creepers are really annoying, as you guys know, so that's unfortunate. I don't want the creeper to explode my string. There we go. Alright, we're up to 7, not too bad. Let's keep looking. I could chop down these trees in the daytime too, so if there is more room for spiders to spawn, that could help me. It definitely could help. But if I do that right now, I'm wasting the sun, not the sunlight, the night light? I don't know. I'm wasting the night, so let me keep looking for spiders while I can. We've got 21 string. I've definitely been finding more spiders, luckily. 21 can definitely help me plant a couple more things down. Oh, I just almost got surprise attacked. Oh, 2 more spiders we took. Okay, let's go. Let's see where we go from. 21 into... So creeper sneaking up on me. Let's build this creep. Oh, I just killed it without looting. Can you stop shooting me, skeleton? Why do you have full gold on? Nah, that's it. You're dead. Alright, 23. We got 1, but we got 2, but we also killed one of them without looting, so it makes sense. Okay, another skeleton. But there's also another spider, so it's all worth it. How much do you have for me? Ooh, I think that was 3. So we're at 26. Not too bad, honestly. Not too bad at all. It's probably time to call it a day. I don't have my bed on me, though. Okay, let's go see if these have grown. One of them have grown a little bit too much. What the heck is even going on here? So we definitely want to break this down a little bit. I don't mind being a little tall, so let's do that. Stack up a bit. Place the last block. And now if that stuff's growing, that one will be good, but it might grow more, I don't really know. From the sides. Is this a new one? No. One over here has already grown 1 tall, so let's block that off. That's probably fine. Maybe let's search for this one to go up 3 blocks. Maybe this one 2 blocks. We will see. But yeah, that tree's chopped down. So when the leaves decay, I could plant yet another one. And I could get my wheat and breed the cows while I wait. Because I could even get some more beef later. Okay, there's one that's 3 tall. We can block that off. Then we're just waiting for this one to go 2 tall. The texture's kind of weird though, so maybe it's glitched or something. I don't know. Yeah, I replanted it. It looks fine. So let's wait. Let's see if it grows 1 tall now. And I'll go ahead and block that off. All my things are growing right here too. That's pretty nice. Looks like this one was growing wrong. So let's just place this here for now until this one grows correctly. Ooh, was that a growing sound? I think this one's dying for some reason, and I'm not exactly sure why, but that's alright. I guess we can just place it here and string it off. But the texture's gonna get deleted too, so I don't really know. Is that it? Maybe it is. I think those are some pretty good placements. Okay, I think the base is turning out pretty good so far, to be honest. And you know, I'm kind of getting to a point where I don't really know what to add anymore. I can definitely bone meal these and remove the tall grass and flowers. Just for a little bit more life. And how much string do I have? 11. I can start fixing the sugarcane up a bit. And make it more like random. So it's not like a huge line. Like this. Alright. Let's try some right here as well. There we go. There's my string, and we're out of string now, so I'll just stop it for now. Let me just remove all of this. You know, actually, the ones back here can probably stay. Because it's like the jungle area anyway. Oh yeah, I'll have to replant this later when we get more string, so we're gonna have to keep hunting string for at least tonight. Or maybe I'll skip tonight, because we've been doing it a lot anyway. Let me put all my flowers away. Alright, my inventory is cleared out now. So let's go replant another tree there, because those leaves have decayed. Hopefully there's some saplings on the ground too. Some free saplings, I wouldn't mind that. Okay, I think this actually grew instantly. Like, I just planted it, and somehow it just instantly grew, so I guess I can break it, because why not? We might as well. We got lucky like that. Let me get all of these down. Alright, so I'm kind of thinking of what I should try next. We have this tree chopped down. We have our chorus fruit growing, which I think actually looks really great. We're waiting on some more string, which I can get tonight. Guess we can breed some cows again, why not? Probably doesn't hurt. Alright, there we go. And I don't know, what should I do? Maybe collect these melons so I have more to place down. Perfect. 47 in my inventory. We'll leave the pumpkins because... Actually, you know what? We could actually probably get the pumpkins and place them somewhere too. That might not look too bad. We just use them to do some extra decorating. We could try to do that right now, actually. Where is the... Yeah, there's your crafting table. So we have 5 melons and 11 pumpkins. Not too bad of a start. We could sprinkle in some pumpkins here to add some orange. I think that definitely is a good idea. The more color, the better. Probably. I think so. And there we go. Guess we can also place some melons right here in front of the house. Why not? And just randomly near the leaves too. So it kind of looks like maybe the leaves are growing the melons. I think that's a good addition. But I'm still waiting on all these to grow. Oops. Let me make a hoe. So I can carry one around with me in case that happens again. And let's fix this carrot that I just destroyed. Perfect. I mean, this is decayed a lot already, so we could probably just replant this tree. It might grow immediately again, you never know. So honestly, I feel like a lot of this is truly finished. So what else do we do to make this farm one step better? We need more string. Everyone knows that already. String would definitely be good. We can block off some more of the sugar cane, you know, stuff like that. But I'm trying to think what else could help out. I'm not exactly sure. We have some more pumpkins that we could start placing around, I guess. Maybe up here in the hills too. Add some more color up here next to the silo and stuff. Probably wouldn't hurt. There we go. But yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. I feel like we should do something else big. What can we add in here that'd be a big thing? I guess I could go find some oak trees and add a little bit of a gradient to the house. It's one thing I could do. Okay, we have some oak wood now, so let me go change that up with some of those spruce things over here. But this is just a little change. We're gonna have to think of something bigger. We're gonna have to think bigger. So did I sleep recently? I did. I forgot to get string. That's alright. We can get string another time soon. Yeah, here we go. Just something like this. That'll add a little bit more texture into the walls and stuff. So when you look at it from the front, it looks a little bit more meaningful or intentional. That might be the right word. But that's already it for that idea, so... Let me enter my house through the hole in the back that we haven't fixed yet. I kind of like it. It's kind of like a back door though, so I'll keep it there. Can we put like some plants? That's what I was thinking. If we put some like plants back there or something. I don't know. I mean, we have some twisted vines. If we already have end stuff growing, why don't we place some vines too? Just add another color. Make it a little bit crazy. I don't know. Could. I broke one of them. Oops. Yeah, I could go to the nether and get some more of those. Why not? That's something for me to do. Something for me to add to the base that might look cool. Oh yeah, and glowberries. I still wanted to try to find some of those. Place some. Just a couple of them in some spots. Okay, I'm back and we have more than enough of these blue vines now. So I'm gonna place a couple of them just over here in the near the trees. Maybe, I don't really know. I think that blue look cool. We're kind of going for like a fantasy kind of farm vibe with this, I feel. It's not only carrots and potatoes. We're growing some weird stuff too. Stuff that you wouldn't usually find in Minecraft. Or in an average Minecraft farm at least. Alright, let's go see how this looks. Did that add something good? Or did I waste my time placing a bunch of blue things? Yeah, I think it does what I wanted it to do. I think I accomplished my goal, so I don't think it's too bad. I think we could place some more in certain spots. But I also don't want to overdo it, so I'll have to be a little bit careful with that. Alright, that's probably better. 4 here, 3 here. You know, 2 right here in the corner. Maybe make a little patch for them back here. Yeah, I think that's good. Let's chop down this tree as well in a sec. Let's split some of these vines. I think I'll keep the house for when I get the... what are they called? I don't know how I forgot. The things that hang from there. Glowberries. There you go. I'm thinking of glowberries. I gotta chop down yet another tree. So we have some more wood that's sitting around. We'll wait for those leaves to decay. Plant another one. You know, keep collecting the wood. Remove that little pillar soon. But I'm coming up with ideas still what we could do to make the base even better. Guys, I'm not sure. Maybe paint some leaves around the silo. That could be cool. So let's go collect some leaves in the part of the base where it goes like behind the jungle over here where we can't see it. We can collect some, stack up the sides of the silo, make it look a little bit overgrown or something, give it a new look. I think that'd be good. Maybe put some vines on it too. Alright, let's get some vines. Mine it from the bottom so I can get more. That's actually some tech right there. Alright. 30 is probably enough. I don't know. We can also collect some of these leaves. And then we'll go try this building tech. Try this building idea and see if it looks good or not. I don't know. Maybe it will. Okay, I think that's enough stuff. We have a stack of leaves and 30 vines. Okay, so I did place some leaves already. Let me place a couple more. And then I'll focus on some more vines too. Okay, then we want to place some vines like above the leaves. I think would almost make the most sense. On the leaves too, to add some depth, some 3D to it. I guess we're gonna have to see how this looks in a bit when it grows. Oh, maybe some of the melons too. Some of the pumpkins. Just a bunch of stuff like that. You know, we gotta be thinking big. But let's go look far away too. Does this look like it adds something to the build? Is it worth the vines and the leaves? Honestly, it looks a little bit silly because of the way I placed them. But I think if I edit it a little bit, go get some more leaves, I think I can edit make it look normal and it'll be a great addition. Alright, I got some more leaves and vines, so let me go try to fix that stuff up there and see if I can make it look better. I should just skip that again, but pretty soon here we're gonna get some more spider webs, so you can finish up that sugarcane over there at the bare minimum. You know, maybe a couple more vines, but I think that is a pretty good addition. But yeah, I think I'll grab some more vines to do this side. Other than that, I think it's pretty good though. Okay, so I can bridge up here again and place my vines where I think they will look nice. Just on some of these blocks, I think. I don't know, something like that, I think. Yeah, that would look good. Alright, now let's break all of my leaves, get them back. And that should be finished, but we can go have one last peek just to triple check. We want to make sure we're building something we're proud of over here. And does it look overgrown? I think so. If we found some moss blocks or berries, maybe we could add some in, hang some berries somewhere, but I think overall so far, that is pretty much what I was going for, so yeah, I'm happy with that. Maybe we look for a glowberry cave next. It'd be nice if we could get some extra food first, so let me get over a stack of carrots in my carrot farm right here. Make sure I don't go hungry or something like that. There we go, over a stack. So there is some stuff here, some moss. But I don't see any shroomlights yet, or glowberries. I don't know why I keep calling them shroomlights. Shroomlight is the netherlight, I think. I'll happily grab some moss, why not? And there might be a cave around here somewhere, so I'm gonna keep looking. We'll probably catch nighttime on the way home. Make sure to do some stuff like that. Get some string. Maybe we'll find some string down here too. You never really know. I do see some glowberries over here. I don't know if there's gonna be a lot though. But some is better than none. Let's get these. Nice, okay. Did I get those? No. Oh, there's some over here too. I think you need to right click them. I don't think you shear it. I need to find the actual berries and click them, which is gonna be a little bit tricky. But it shouldn't be too difficult. It's not impossible, that's for sure. You know, these are hard to collect too because you have to jump up and get them and click it. But I'm gonna do it. It's only gonna take some time. Come on, glowberries, I'm coming for you. There's so many in this cave, so I'll definitely have enough to build with after this. Oh, I just broke one back too. Wait, can you just break them? Oh, yeah, I think you can just break them. I don't even have to be right clicking. Let me do one more test. All right. Yeah, okay, I can break them. So let me just run through here and break everything I can reach. And I'll go through and make sure I have them all. I already have a pretty decent amount, like 34. That might even be enough, I don't know. I want to make sure I get extra so I don't have to come back in a cave, but that might be good. Let me block this lava off and get these ones too. Alright, I'm gonna head back to the surface now. We got 53. I'm pretty sure that'll be enough. And I can go ahead and start looking for some spiders now too. Get a little bit of string, maybe try the sugarcane tomorrow. So I'm gonna start searching for that. Hopefully I find some. Okay, I'm at 13 string. I don't know how much time is left tonight, but I just want 2 more spiders, so if I get lucky, I could get a lot here. Alright, all the way up to 18, nice. We still have some time to find some more. Here's one. So hopefully it's enough to finish all the sugarcane up. But I'll just have to see when it's day. I'm gonna hunt spiders for every second that I can. Are there any over here in the flat terrain where they can spawn easier? I don't see any, so let's go into the forest then again. Okay, well, I guess that's it for nighttime. It's turning day and I do not see any other spiders, so I guess I can, oops, there's my bed. We can probably put some moss down, do that sugarcane stuff. Let me just make sure I'm safe. Maybe I'm too out of my inventory a bit. I don't want any creepers to sneak up, so I'm just gonna go sleep. You know, check some hiding spots. Maybe they're hiding in my house. Okay, so where else can I make a change? This sugarcane's good. Needed some right here, I think, again. Let me go grab my sugarcane from my chest. I forgot to grab it. Okay, we have the sugarcane. 1, 2, and 3. Put those there. Triple it up on top. I don't know, maybe let's make like a row of 2 3s and a 2 right here, so we need 1 string. Over here we can maybe make it pretty big. Like that. Huge patch, 3 string. And maybe like a little smaller patch here. But it like goes on for a long time. Like that. So we got a couple 1s, a couple 2s. Just like that. Then I don't know about these. We can probably just leave that blank. I think that's enough sugarcane. I think it's at enough different levels for it to look good. And we can also place the glow berries on these now. Just 1 or 2 every once in a while. We don't want to overdo it. There we go. Perfect. Get some on the silo if it's possible. It's not. Okay. Maybe some inside. Nope, that's not possible. Okay. I think that's fine. They can't go on leaves for some reason. I don't really know why. They can go on trees though. So might as well place them on that hanging tree right there. Is there anywhere else? I don't think so. I think this all looks great. We're adding even more life. Who would have thought that it was even possible? Okay, and then this is what it looks like so far. I placed some things back there. Even behind those windows, if you see, there's some plants there too. But I'm gonna think of what else I can add next, but everything's coming together. Okay, so I just also went around and placed some moss blocks, kind of cornering the grass, so it adds like a little bit of a different texture in when you look at it from far away. I think that's also gonna add a little bit. And I mean, what else? You know, I'm still thinking. I'm just going around thinking if there's anything I can add or change that will make this stuff look better. It's hard to find stuff though, because I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I think I did a good job, to be honest. I think I like this base a lot. I think I got what I wanted by, oh, all these blue things are growing a lot. We're gonna have to cap these off with string. That's okay, I can do that. So tonight we're gonna have to go spider hunting again. There we go, I did all that I could for now. But we can definitely have more spiders, I don't mind. We can do that tonight. So let me maybe get ready, empty my inventory up a bit for that, because I think I'm done decorating the base around here for now. And that's one of the last things I have to do is get that string. I have some more time left, so I'm gonna find something else, but as of right now, that's all I have to do. So maybe I'll walk around and think of other things too. Oh yeah, I just realized I could replant my sapling too. And as you know, I've been trying to keep up with that, so I think we should probably go do that, why not? I'll replant like so other things decayed. Okay, I might collect the pumpkins because I want to place some of them. I guess I can get the mounds right now since I'm right here too though. And it's raining, but I think it's turning night soon too, so I'm gonna hunt for those spiders. But I don't think any mobs are spawning, it's just raining. But they should soon because I'm pretty close to nighttime, if I'm correct about that. It is pretty dark too. Yeah, but the pumpkins are on a place over here because it turns into just melons. I kind of wanted to continue the mixed idea that I was going for. So I would definitely do that here. There we go. I'll place all the stuff I had. Let's go look for some spiders. Yeah, so you can see the sun setting still. So there should be some around here. Okay, I am at 23 string. Hopefully that's enough to finish all of those warped roots. It probably will be, so I might go get started on that now. But yeah, other than that, it's just nighttime. That's what I'm doing. You guys know the drill. I could sleep if I have enough to. Let's just go start placing these down. Okay, 1 here. We don't want it to be too tall. Maybe actually just too tall, maybe. This one could be 2 blocks tall. Maybe I have a 2 and 3 block tall one here. It means I need to actually place a block though to place the string, which is okay. Perfect. Got one here. Another one on top of that. Delicious stuff. One right there. Oh my gosh, this actually is giving me chills. I don't know what that's supposed to be. I'm just being stupid, but alright. Where else do we have one that we need to cap off? Looks like this one actually needs to be capped off. Or are they growing through the string? I don't think so. I don't think I blocked these ones off yet. If they go through the string, that's unfortunate. We're gonna have a routine maintenance on these things or something. But I don't think they will go through the string. That'd be kind of weird anyway. Okay, I think that's all of them. We're almost out of string. Since it's still nighttime, I could try to see if I can go find another spider or two. Just so we have some extra if we end up needing it. Because maybe we don't need to do another night. If we do get enough here. I definitely have a lot of bones. Yeah, 15 more, and I'm pretty sure I have a lot on my chest. Alright, we're going from 7 to... Ooh, 14. We just got 7 string from 2 spiders. That is pretty awesome. Kill the creeper in one fell swoop. That's how we do it. Okay, I'll see if I can find any more spiders too. Alright, so what do I do now? We have all the pumpkins and melons. We have the silo. We have the house. We have the warped roots covered with the string. We have a decent amount of time left, so we're just gonna have to start another project, I guess. What if we make like a dock or something? That could be cool. I don't know. I think it's worth a try. Maybe like there's just a little thing that goes out, turns into some spruce. Oh, actually, this gets too big too fast. What if we do slabs? Yeah, there we go. I don't know. Maybe we can make a little dock that goes out. I'm gonna have to go find some of my spruce wood though, and start building with that too. Spruce wood, oak wood. We need both of those. We need some more trapdoors. Alright, there we go. And then I guess some planks would be nice as well. Why not? And I'll start building by just running over here. Maybe we should place the first pillars right there. Make some other ones that are stripped. And then... I don't know, honestly. I guess we could have something like this. Here, does this look good? And then we'll go into like the... Yeah, I would actually say that does not look good now. So what if we move these over a block? So these pillars actually start right here instead. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we would go... We could also have some pillars over here. I don't know. I'm not sure how the bridge will connect yet, but we'll leave it blank for now. And then we could have it just go out a couple blocks. Maybe to like here. Yeah, nothing serious. We're just trying to build for fun. Try to get some more stuff that looks good. Okay, perfect. 1, 2, and 3. And I guess for the pillars, we could just have trapdoors too. That's kind of a good bridge block, I think. And for the outsides here, what if I actually just have stairs to add some depth stuff? Like that. Yeah, that's definitely gonna look good. I don't know what the point of a dock is, but we can farm some fish, right? I mean, docks are useful in farms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh, I didn't do it right. Well, I didn't really plan, but 7 would definitely look better, so let's do 7 blocks. Okay, then right here too, we continue it, and perfect. It goes all the way to the 7 blocks over here. What if we just add the little stair? You can get up from the water that way. It kind of adds some more depth and texture to it. I definitely want some torches over here too if that's possible, or even lanterns would be better. So we'll just need coal. Yes. Iron. Yeah, we have iron on us. So I think we actually are ready to make some lanterns. Torches, iron nuggets, perfect. How many can this make? 6? That's enough for now, I think. Let's go place those down on this little dock area. And then the tree grew, so honestly, we can probably go break that down to you quickly. And then I'm also just wondering, how can I make this look better? This stair area. Like, what if I do something like this? Yeah, honestly, I like that. I think that does make it look better. Maybe add some of this for just some more. You know, there's like one layer here, one layer here, one layer here. It just is different. That's why I think that looks good there. I mean, other than that, that looks like a dock. I think we just added a nice little build to the base that makes it look better. And we can connect it with this path. It adds even more character to the whole build. Everything's connected. It makes sense. Perfect. Let's continue this path all the way to right here. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. Super happy with this still. Alright, it's still daytime. What else could I add near this path? That's pretty much it for paths, I feel. Can't really add much else. But yeah, I guess a good job down the street like I was saying. That'd be nice to get done. Replant the saplings again, because we're using up some more wood. I could build another thing or two. Maybe we could even continue the bridge to the middle of the water and build like a little gazebo. If I know what a gazebo is, that might make sense. If not, I might be mistaking it for something else, but I think that could be cool. Or just like a watch point. You can look around the lake. Would definitely be worth thinking about, I think. Alright, we just finished off Genlit Tree. I have to wait for the leaves to decay again, of course. Guess I can make a run to my... No, actually, I won't make a run to my chest. We can probably just keep this stuff on me, but I will eat a slice of food. I think that's gonna be it for this. I guess I could breed some cows first? I'm not sure. We are gonna have to build something else somewhere, though. We got some great time to spare, which isn't a bad thing. You know, having time left over is good. That means we get to do something more. So, just trying to think of what that should be still. We did that little dock, which was cute, but I think that only took me 1 day. We need a bigger project. So I have to breed my cows and I decide what that is. Maybe I could build something up on the hill. Maybe like you can look down from on top of the hill into these farms. Maybe there'll be something up there. Maybe there'll be another farm up there. I don't know. Let's try that. Maybe I can make a path up. Alright, I'm still trying to get to the top of this hill. Should we build a little lookout so you can look down? Let's see. I mean, why not? I think that might be a good addition. So maybe just like a 3x3 tower. It doesn't have to be anything special or like really huge. Maybe like this high. I think that's high enough. Then we'll put these all the way across, link those up. 3 more on this side, and 3 more on this side. And then I guess the last 3 to connect these two. Oh no, I just fell. Okay, whatever. What's right here? Okay, 1 more pillar. And then we can break this too since we're close to the top. I think my axe is gonna break soon. We can make another one though, it's not a big deal. And then if I want to make ladders up, I have to, I think, place them like... No, it's not like that. I think it's like this actually. Yeah. Oh, there goes my axe. If I stack up a couple blocks to see if I can get this right. No, that's wrong. Let me get another axe so I can break these. And then I guess I start mining it from the other way right here. Or not mining, sorry. Placing them. Like this. Yeah, okay, that works. And then we just need to get the ladders and make sure we can even place the ladders on them. Just to double check it's all working. Get some more trapdoors. And perfect. Do we have another tree growing? We don't. Do we want to replant another one of those because we're using up some wood right now too. Alright. And I guess the bottom of it can be right here. We can have a stone floor. And hopefully I can make a fancier way to get up here. Alright, that's it for now. Let's place a ladder, so then we'll need to go grab our stone blocks so we can build the walls. Then we will make the railing here. Make the railing out some trapdoors too. Okay, just a couple more spruce planks I need. And then yeah, all we need left to finish this should be the stone. And is there a special way we can make down? I'm gonna have to look, to be honest. I mean, right here could start to be a little pathway, I think. It just depends. This is gonna be hard to terraform, so. Then this could be another way. And then honestly, I'm out of ideas, so we'll have to just do it as we go up and down, I guess. And there doesn't need to be a pathway. I think it would just be nice if there was. Okay, we have some more stone. Let me place it here. Let's build up all these walls. So this is gonna be the doorway, so... Or actually, it might make sense for the doorway to be on the side, to be honest, so I'll probably just do that instead. Oh, yeah, right here could be it. We have a little bit of a patio too. Perfect. Then we just continue this up all of the sides. Make some walls. And we could actually have holes in here too for some windows. So yeah, I'll make sure to leave some holes. There we go, that's that done too. We're putting 1 block up, then we're leaving 1 for the window thing, so. Just like that. And then I think the thing we just finished is the front right here. Which shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, all those are finished. Now we just need to get some stairs for the blocks. I think I have a craft table above me, but I'll just make another one. We can place one down here too. Then we need some cobblestone stairs. We need some of every stair, so we're gonna make those. Stone and andesite. And then we can scaffold with or dirt to stack up and replace these. So this one will be stone. This one is andesite. Now we need to do the other side. I'll repeat that on all of these. Okay, and then I just need to craft some fences and place them in all these holes here. Then this thing is done. This little tower that I made. I guess we'll see if it looks good from the ground. I don't know if it will. But it's a watchtower to make sure the crop's doing good. Look if there's any monsters coming. It does have a use. And we of course need the door for nobody can break in. So let me place it there. And it's all locked up and good for us. No one else can come and steal the watchtower now. Alright, so let's see if we can make this any easier to walk up. I don't know if we can. Actually, we might be able to. I mean, that's a little bit of the ways up there, but who knows. Alright, let's go look. From super far away, does it just look like a watchtower? Or does it look like there's just some random tower up on the top of the hill? I mean, no, that does not look good. But I think I know a way I can make it look better. We have to add the pillars on those things so it kind of looks... I don't know, I'll show you guys. It's hard to explain, but it looks too square, and I definitely know how to fix that. We need some of these. Make a couple more of those. And we should be good to go fix it now. We also have to add in some oak on the pillars for it's not all spruce. Okay, let me go mine these pillars down. Replace it with some oak. There we go. There's one done. And I'll jump like halfway on this one. That was definitely not halfway. I'll replace like two. Maybe stack up a little bit more, replace another one. And then we need to place these on all the sides. That is how we're gonna make it not look as much like a square. Alright, well I'll do all of that. Just turn item anyway. Okay, and from down here now you can see the tower looks like less of a square. I think it looks pretty okay. I feel like it adds to the build now. Before, not as much, but I feel like it does add something from up there. It may not be perfect, but it's an addition nonetheless. So what else can we do? That's one more thing. We've got the tower, we have the dock. Something really small I could actually do is I could place some boats in the water near the dock. Just have different types. 3 of those and maybe 3 oak ones as well. I guess we can only make 2 oak, but that's okay. Just a tiny little detail we could add in. Let me get in this one so I can jump across them. And nice. I feel like actually these should be split up a little bit more, so let me just swim it over here. This one should probably be like right here. And this one can move up a little bit. There you go. So those are pretty well split out now, I think. It just adds some little bit of life. It's a tiny little detail. And we could probably add like some fence on random parts around here with like a lantern. I think that would also be a good idea because it also lights things up. And I don't know, it kind of looks good too, I feel like a little tiny fence post type of thing. So let's go get more lanterns and we can place a couple more of those. All right, we've got those lanterns. I just went ahead and crafted the rest. Maybe one right here too. Then there's one over here that needed a lantern still. Let me go fix that before I forget about it. Alright, we'll do it right there next to the pumpkin. And I don't know, maybe like, I feel like next to the leaves is where they look best. So maybe one right here too. Oh yeah, that might be it. I have 2 lanterns left, so if I find a spot that looks like it needs one, I could place one. Like right here actually, look pretty good with one I think as well. And maybe the last one we have for now, just right here. Nice, I like it. I like it a lot actually. I'm gonna mine all these melons and pumpkins now. Maybe disperse them out a tiny bit more. You know, somewhere around the farm would be cool too, like these blocks. On top of the leaves too, so it's kind of like that's what it's growing out of. Alright, one here. Perfect. I love how this is turning out still. I feel like I've said that so many times, but it's just been such a long video of building, so... Maybe one right here. Maybe one near the pumpkin over here. Hey, we do have some extra mounds, but I think we're ground mounds for now. We placed a lot of those earlier. I think some of these... No, wait, all the fields are fully grown. Let's steal some of these carrots, though. Okay, well, the carrots aren't fully. There's a couple spots over here. But let's steal a couple so we can keep eating these. Carrots are a great food source. You don't have to melt them or anything. They don't last too long, but I mean... If they lasted a long time, it would just be the best food source. That's why it's worth it to farm and harvest cows and wheat. Because, you know, it gives you way more saturation. But carrots are a really good alternative. Let me grab some more vines too, and we can place them on these pumpkins and melons. Because, like, The ones under here even look good. There was one on one of these. Yeah, this looks good. Like the one's just on it. And now that we have the vines, we can go around and place them kind of randomly on some of these bushes. Not all of them, but some of them will be getting some vines near them or even on top of them if they're lucky. Just because, you know, it adds more depth, adds more color. The green on the orange, like that already looks so good alone, but from far away, it just all mixes together really well. So yeah, let's see what this looks like now, I think. And even from pretty close up like this, if you just run past, it just looks like melon's growing. I like it. I'm gonna finish up this side and a little bit more over there. We only have 11 vines, so maybe I'll just do this side for now then. Maybe we'll get some more later if we want to do more. Yeah, that's actually gonna be all of my vines for now. But yeah, we can definitely get more. Maybe I'll get more now in case I ever find a spot that looks like they need it. Alright, we got 44. It's turning night time. I might go place a couple more in a couple different spots. Maybe some on the side of this house too. Might be getting a little bit carried away. Who knows? Nah, I don't think so. I think it definitely does add a lot. Behind the trees, like let's place some of these trees here. Behind the trees where they grow down and block a bunch of the view. Alright, I think that is it. Maybe actually more on these trees right here. We just kind of want to make like a net of vines. I think that'd be really sick. There we go. That should do the trick when they all grow. I think the other thing I would probably want to build is just some more farms over here, I guess, because we definitely have enough time to. So maybe I'll just continue this path and add some more farmland. Just going straight out. Maybe we'll have 2 big farms for our wheat or something too. And maybe they could start. Maybe, you know, there could be like a gap in between these. Maybe it's some of the gap will be filled with a path. That might be nice. So let me try mine through here. And I guess we could end the path right here on this corner. So let me bring it all the way out. And we can connect those up. There we go. And that should be it for over here. We'll need to get the leaves, but I'm out. So we'll leave that like that for now. And then this side also needs to have a path added onto it. So I'll just go straight ahead and curve it somewhere. Probably around right here is good enough. And then once again, we'll just have it go into this wood pole or something. It doesn't really have to lead anywhere. Well, it can lead right here, yeah. So you can technically get into the farm. So the path does have a use. There we go. Alright, now let me go collect some leaves. We can make this one go straight a little bit more. And then start the 2 farms on each side. I also need to make more tools. And we're getting awfully close to this spruce thing. So let me replant one more spruce tree or 2. I'll do that first before I go get the leaves so I can grow. And then we can remove that whole thing in a second when we're ready to build. Okay, and then I will build these walls right here. This is the first one. And I don't know, this should be a pretty big farm, I guess. Because we wanted to take up a good amount of space too. I think something like that is going to work out good. Yeah, this is a good area. It kind of matches the other areas we made too. Then I will continue the path. And honestly, I think the path can just end somewhere around right here would be fine. And then if I break my crafting table, I can use the rest of my leaves to line out the other side as well. Kind of wanted to look more random though. So I want there to be holes, so yeah, something more like this would do better. And then I will curve it back around and line it all up to here. This farm is a lot smaller. I think we need to reshape it a bit. It's okay if it's a different shape, but I don't know, it was definitely smaller than this one, so yeah, like something like that is almost better already, I think. Both of these could be wheat, so then we can always breed the cows. Now I just gotta break the insides, get some water, and tilt all of this land. I guess I could start doing that now. Do I have a bucket? Okay, yeah, so I do have a bucket on me. And I have my iron hoe. So if I started from this block... Okay, this should reach all the way over here. And all the way to here too. Okay, one farm is now finished. We can go grab some seeds. And we have the fence post, but we need the trapdoors. I'm gonna go ahead and get that now so we can finish this farm. It's also turning nighttime and my tree grew, so maybe I should just cut to my tree and sleep first. I don't want creepers to explode this. Some creepers have been coming pretty close. Okay, so with the tree chopped down, I grabbed my seeds, and we're gonna break all these leaves. And then we can plant these seeds on the other farm, and then tilt all these blocks and place the water down as well. Oh, yeah, and we can place the lanterns and torches and stuff. I'll do that after I plant the seeds though, so they can start growing a bit. Okay, so with all of these torches placed, I'm gonna start tilting the stuff over there. Let me get some water first too. Now I have to pick a good first spot to place this down. Also, when all these leaves drop, I think they already have. Oh, there's a couple left, I guess. But we can replant this tree again. I'll chop it down 1 or 2 more times and then it's gone for good. I could always put it in a different area too. Maybe actually 1 more time, then I'll put it somewhere else. Alright, so this water can reach all of these blocks in here. And then 4 out from each side too. Okay, all of this is planted down now. I only have a little bit over a stack of seeds, so we're not going to be able to put seeds on all of these blocks. But I can definitely get started, and then I think I have more in my chest too, so I can finish in a second. My tree still hasn't grown though, but all the leaves are gone, so I assume it's gonna grow any minute now. Oh yeah, and I can place the posts in all the water. When I run out of seeds, I can. Only 15 left. Okay, and then I have more than enough materials for all of this. It's turning nighttime again. I kind of want to sleep because I don't want a creeper to sneak up on me, because it did happen, and I had to fix some stuff. You can also add in these fence posts that I was doing earlier around here, so we can have some extra lighting to keep the creepers even further away. And all the way on this side, we probably want one too. There's not much lighting over here at all. And honestly, one over here is probably good too. And then on the other side of this farm, right around here. Alright, that's all the fence and torches I have for now, but that's definitely a good addition. I need seeds and I need to sleep. And I could probably get bone meal and just bone meal that tree to mine it too, honestly. Ooh, the tree actually grew on it down. Grew on its own. I did get bones, but I don't need them anymore. It's still turned night, so I think I have some time, a little bit of time, to plant these seeds down here, so I'm gonna do that. I have 48 seeds left, and there's just a little bit left to plant right here. So there we go, I finished that. Both of these are fully planted wheat farms. Let me get this tree out of the way, and then I'll break the base. I'll break a little bit of the base now, but then I can go around and also kind of finish decorating around these farms again because they're new. And they're kind of plain. Okay, then I'll break all the rest of these blocks too. All of the wood is in my inventory. There's just a couple of leaves left in the sky, so I can get the saplings in a minute if I want to. I'm gonna go empty my inventory and put all this away and then grab some more flowers and stuff and make those farms look a little better, like I said. And I'll start by just planting all 3 of these different types of tall flowers. I need to grow some more with bone meal because I'm kind of low on some of them though. There we go. And then if there's anything else I think I should add, I can go back through and add that as well. But for now, I think these are a pretty good start. And they might be enough decoration. Okay, all the farms have some flowers around them now. I could also get some bone meal and add some grass to these blocks that are missing it. Should probably pick these up with... Might just be easier if I pick these up with a shear. Or if I should use shears for all this. And then I can plant it automatically, or manually I mean, just by clicking it all the way around here. So I will do that for both these sides where I feel like it needs it. I ran out, but that's honestly, I think, good enough. Maybe there's like 1 or 2 spots right here, but there we go, we can just use some bone meal. And I think these 2 wheat farms are done now. Let's go back and look at everything. Yeah, there's a tower up there, a silo and house back there, and then all of the farms. Nice. I'm gonna try to find some diorite and then maybe add it to the mountains above the house. I think that could also make everything look a bit better, but I'm gonna have to find a patch of it. Actually, it looks like there's some over here already, but who knows if it'll be enough. Depends how big I want to go, I guess. Oh yeah, this is a lot, I think. So I'll probably mine a couple stacks at least, maybe 3 or 4. That's what I'm thinking so far. I probably should have emptied my inventory, but I guess I do have a good amount of slots. And I definitely have more than enough for 4 stacks if that's actually what I'm gonna get. Alright, I went ahead and got all the diorite I'm gonna be needing, so I'm gonna go ahead and run over to the mountain and start placing some. I think it'll probably look really awesome to add some white to the top of the build. It's definitely gonna be an investment that's worth the time, I think. And we have one single leaf left in the sky, and then all the remains of the old tree chopping location are completely gone. Oh, it just disappeared in front of my eyes. So basically what I'll be doing with the white is replacing underneath every single grass block with the diorite, so it looks like it's kind of like the mountain, the natural mountain that's behind it. It's gonna end up giving it a really cool look, or at least I think so. So I'm gonna take the time to go through all of these and slowly place all the blocks I need, and then we're gonna go look if it looks good. If it doesn't, I guess I can undo it, so. I think white is just another color, and if that's what I was going for, just a bunch of different colors, then I think this is definitely the right idea. Yeah, over here on this mountain probably needs some as well, because this is a pretty viewable spot. And can we get a new vine on there actually, because that was kind of nice. Oh, okay, I did get vine, but now I fell all the way down. Oh wait, there's more vines right here. Let's get those two in case that happens again. Alright, I'm slowly getting more progress. All of these under blocks are almost done, I think. I just want to do the ones in view. I'm not going to do all of them because that would obviously take a lot of time. And if for something I can't even really see, it's not the biggest deal, so I will be skipping that. But all the ones like these, I need to get that finished. And we're going to try our best here to do that. I think it'll be pretty easy though, so let me just keep going through. Yeah, 2 more right here, 1 more right here. There's 1 here, 1 here. Slow and steady. There's a huge area right here actually too, so let me mine this out. And there was a vine there. Well, technically a block under, but I'll just place it there because it's easier. Alright, this one goes up a lot more. And this one goes up not too much more. Alright, those are both there. This one has a vine in it as well. And we actually go up a little bit further on this too, so. Oh yeah, this is trying to be a lot of blocks that need to be changed. Oh my gosh, this area has like a lot. And this is on like one little corner. Yeah, this is gonna take me a while, I think. Oops. My shovel broke, I did make another one, but I think it's probably time that I go down and see how this is all turning out. Because if I wanted to remove it at this point, I think I would just give up. I think I'd just leave all this here. I've replaced a lot of blocks. So let's go see if it's actually looking to how I think it is. And if we should continue grinding some of these blocks out. Alright, we're after this one. Oh yeah, and we have to finish the under part of this too. Oops. Alright, now I will actually go look if it looks good. Okay, this is what it looks like so far from over here. Obviously, I think that looks really, really sick. I'm going to continue with this. But we definitely need over here to have some love too. We've been kind of focusing too much on that side. And I think I'll definitely need to get some more diorite too. This isn't going to be enough. But I will continue building for now until I really need to refill it. Then we can go get more. I think also replacing this little waterfall I made. If we put the blocks behind it as diorite, it's going to look better too. I have to be really careful to not accidentally place a block wrong. Because this water would go fly all around the farm and that would really, really suck. But yeah, these shouldn't update the blocks in any weird way, so it should be okay. Should be. Alright, let me get up here again. And we're almost done. Uh-oh. I just updated one of the blocks. Oh, it didn't ruin everything. Alright, saved. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it there. Maybe it's not perfect, but I do not want to ruin it. That is good enough with me. And let's start building up this side of the mountain, I think. Getting all of these blocks replaced as well. Just like all the other ones. Yep, and the underside. Oops. Okay, that's probably good enough. There's some vine blocks we could replace, but I don't have a lot of vines on me. I am not going to worry about it. But this whole patch right here is going to be a good patch too. Maybe some in the front here. And then there's a cave. I want to do the other side, so let's start also focusing on that so we can see here. Then when I go to look at another update, we can see where we need it again more. And where I'm missing. So I think this was like the area that it looked like we needed more the most. Not too high, because it doesn't have to go to the very top. But, you know, high enough. This vine's not high enough for me to get up there. It is also turning nighttime. I think I'm almost out of diorite though, so if I could wait, that'd be probably better use of time. But I definitely want to sleep when I can, because I don't want creepers to spawn. That would actually just be terrible. Oh, it is night. Okay, we have to sleep right now. Oh no, that's the wrong block. Okay, now I'll sleep. I probably should have done that sooner. Alright, so I placed some more. I have 5 diorite left. I gotta go mine some more of this. And I'll see where I should place more blocks too on my way out. Which, I don't know where it's gonna be honestly, but probably more on that backside of the mountain pad, I guess. Over there, I could probably use some more. That might be done, so maybe let's get like 2.5 more stacks. That might be enough to finish this up. And I think there's more in that vein over here, this specific vein. Let me throw out some of this dirt. I definitely don't need extra. I have a bunch of my chests still. And now we have room to collect all of the diorite. Okay, and I'm once again placing a lot more diorite. I think I'm almost done though, honestly. This is just that one part of the mountain that I thought needed a couple more blocks in it. Trying to get some things placed up here. Then we can go check and see if I missed, or if this is kind of where that... If this is kind of like the spot I thought we needed them in anyway. I think it is, but it's pretty far away from my base, so it's hard to travel the way here and then go to the exact spot. For me at least, I think that's tricky. Okay, this block needs to be replaced too. Some of these. I think I did this in one of my other videos. Like, I think it was my ravine video, and I really like how it looks. Just adding some white, fake white mountain type of things. I think it just makes everything look way better. Okay, here, this was a big patch that we just got filled in. Some of the vines stay too, so that's awesome. The vines are going to make it look better too. Oops. Alright, let me lock in. Let me try to finish some of this up. Alright, I did finish up a lot of it. I could do more, but honestly, I think that's going to be good enough for now. I think it does add what I wanted it. I think it does add what I wanted it to add to the build. It is raining, so you can't see as good as maybe you could. I think it's actually turning night again though, so let me sleep real quick, and that might make the rain go away. Yeah, then basically everything else is done other than that. All the fields have grown up pretty well. I think we're just waiting on the 2 wheats over there, which you don't really need necessarily either. There are a lot of cows. I guess I could get rid of some of them, but they're not like overcrowding this pen that they're in. I want to make the base look better too, so I'll go around and do that for a second. Okay, that's definitely a lot better. Like, I think my inventory is overflowing with stuff now. I have way too much leather and beef. But let me go put this in a chest and see how much I actually did get in total from all those. I can put them in their own chest actually too, just so you can see it easier. I guess I got a little bit of wool too, but there was barely any sheep in there, so it's not going to be that much. But yeah, I think I have the rest of the things. In total, we ended up getting 2.5 stacks of leather and over 3 stacks of beef. That's kind of crazy. I guess we'll put some in here in case we do 200 days, but that is actually going to be the end of the video because we finished this farm. It looks really awesome, and there really is nothing left to do. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like and share with a friend, and you can click the screen if you want to watch another video. But I'll see everybody next time. Goodbye.